Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oceanic Tekken League Top 8 Finals. I'm Alchemist, and as always, I'm joined by Chipsy on the mic. How are we doing this week?
Very good, very good. The grand finale is here. Super keen, as always. We got so many good games, like just infinitely good games today, so super excited. And we got a big prize pool as well, so we're playing for a bit of money as well, so it's going to be really awesome.
Even though so for those that don't know, we've had Oceanic Tekken League for about 6 months, but because of how people's schedules change and whatnot, it's been a very dynamic event. Sometimes, the top players, the players with the most points aren't entering, so we see players, creep up into that top 8. And a lot of the times it's players that haven't versed one another before. And I'm very interested to see how these battles between these players will turn out tonight, because we've had so much time to look at how these players play and play against one another, or maybe not play against one another at all. But, to have it all come to this where it's the be-all, end-all, I'm curious to see what happens. I don't think you can call it. I think a lot of players have been playing really well as of late, and even though everyone's starting on winner's side, you never know what can happen. It is a first to two after all.
Yeah, 100%. And I think it's really cool that we are starting from winner's side, So even though we've got 8 people, we have a few more games than a regular top 8. So, a lot of chances for both, for everyone, really. That everyone has 2 chances right now.
And with that being said, I want to let you guys know, we have a bit of a minor announcement, and we've decided that as for tonight, every match that is going to be played will be streamed. So if you've come to watch a certain player, or if you've come to watch as many matches as possible, we're in for a good night. You won't miss any of the action. We'll get everyone on stream at some point. So I'm very curious to see who makes it all the way. But as you guys now you can't see, but you will be able to see soon. The first match we have tonight is going to be the number 1 on the leaderboard versus number 8. It's DHT Yagami versus Twygs. Let me get that up for you guys.
That's going to be a crazy one. Like, once again, first to 2, you got to think very quick, and I'd say, I reckon Feng's got some good options against Alyssa. If Alyssa's coming out.
You never know, mate.
Bold assumption.
You never know.
Because Yagami plays like the entire roster, so I don't know. I think I've called it too early here, and I'm about to eat my words when I see that loading screen.
By the way, if there are any mods in chat and you can do predictions, let me know. I'll do it for this one, but please do let me know if you do it for the upcoming matches.
Yes, please, let's go as we get right into it.
So this is first to 2. Winner's side, round 1.
Get ready for the next battle.
Can I describe the Discord?
Yeah.
The classic, you gotta start every stream off with that line. And I've just seen, I was right. I was right, then I was wrong. We are not seeing Alyssa yet. We're seeing Katarina. I know he's been playing a lot of Cat online as well, so this isn't just a random pick, as you would assume. This is a solid character, and we'll have to see if Twygs is used to it, because I don't think many people are used to Katarina. You don't see her much at all, so it's going to be very, very interesting, I think.
Round 1.
Yeah, and she is one of those characters that does do really well when she's at like -1 or 0, just like Feng. But a lot of the time she has a higher reward, especially with that Magic 4. Feng doesn't really have a big Magic 4 combo, but he does have that chunky back one into the shoulder.
Yep, that's true. She's got a lot of stance stuff that if you don't know how to deal with, you're going to be taking mix-ups a lot of the time. Same goes for the strings, so you better be aware of how, those mental frames work and how this transition works, as we see him just use that to get a low right off the bat.
And one of the main things we have to look out for is how Twygs utilizes that back Kenpo, especially against Katarina's long-range lows, like that down forward 3+4, which is quite annoying to deal with for a lot of characters.
Yeah, I think so, especially Feng, because it takes longer to block lows if you go into Kenpo, so she has a few good challenge options for that.
Very slow first match, but both players slugging it out, range 0, gets that jab to close out the first round, and the first round of tonight. Twygs has been utilizing that 2-4 back turn quite a bit, but hasn't been committing to it. I think Yagami's respected it a fair bit, so let's see how Twygs works with that mind game. This should get to the wall here. And the launch...
blocked again.
Yeah,
Scouted it.
It's since it's a one-hit low, a lot of people aren't ready all the time, but you know, Yagami just ready for that there.
100%. Twygs looking to set up a sidestep mix-up, side onto the wall. It's very scary.
And you see how Yagami is just pushing himself into the corner, playing very patiently. It was working out for him, but Twygs, just like that, getting a life lead after being down and closing it out with that generic low, ties it up at 1 round apiece.
Yeah, he didn't panic and do the double low straight away. He waited and it ended up paying off there. Unfortunately, he's eating the counter hit start around, but lucky combo drop for Twygs.
Oh, raw shoulder? I think he went for a punish. Unfortunately, does not get it. Yagami not ready for the punish. Gets that counter hit. Should get him to the wall here. And goes for the 3-3-3 ender. He's got great Oki and a great position to close out the round. Rage Drive comes out, plus frames, goes for the sidestep 4, and he's not having any of that. DHT Yagami, 2 rounds to 1 right now.
Yeah, he hadn't done that sidestep 4 yet, and I think that's part of the reason why it was blocked. It eventually has to come right, and that was the chance for the comeback, so Yagami stopped that before it could even happen.
You can see a lot of the situations where Yagami is getting the upper hand is just because he's playing rather patiently and he's waiting for things to happen. For example, that 2-4 into back turn, and also the down back 3 situation. I think it's working out really well for him, and gets that Harrier 4 to close it out. First game goes to Yagami.
Yeah, exactly. You see Twygs tried to just challenge that. I forgot what the input is. I think it's a back 2 into the stance, and you don't have enough frames to down 2. You don't have enough frames to go into the 13 frame shoulder challenge there. So it looked like all that was on Twygs' mind was to try and get the rage drive out, but because of the frames on that down 2, you don't have enough time. She has a fast high check with a good payoff, and a fast mid check as well, as we saw it just beat. It goes in a plus because it beat shoulder. So. Yeah, you have to think like, when do I, take my foot off the gas so I'm able to sort of not get hit by these fast follow-ups, and how am I going to play my game around that?
But I think one of the main things, like as I mentioned earlier, is the patience is really working out for Yagami. I'm curious to see how Twygs breaks down this shell, because right now he just can't get in. He can't get any pressure going. He's getting some stray hits, and that's where most of his damage is coming from. I don't think we've seen a single combo from Twygs yet. So you can see that the reserved approach that Yagami's having is leaving him in a situation where he's not getting counter, he's not getting launched, so he's eating the lowest amount of damage that he needs to. And we do see a character switch to the Marduk.
This is frightening, to say the least. You better be ready. I was about to go on a spiel about how he needs to sidestep to do his big low. Not anymore. We have the cat's out of the bag. We have big stance low. We have like 10,000 good lows. We have a tackle. It's a lot easier to open up with this character. So Twygs will just need to think, not over obsessed with opening up. Maybe it's not the right answer. You might get hit out of it. So you got to think, what you're picking this character for.
And they say character loyalty is dead.
Yeah, I think it might be. It's only taken one game in the grand finals for Twygs to drop the character he's been playing for 4 years. As he lands a tackle, look at the payoff for pressing 4 buttons.
Yeah, and I think one of the main things in this matchup is, Marduk doesn't have the best quick mid checks. They did buff that down forward 4, but compared to Feng, he's using a lot of the slower tools. So it's going to be hard to contest the Harrier transitions. He does have that back 4, but if the Katarina's throwing out that Harrier 1, no shot. That's going to ruin your day, because you're eating a big 50 damage mini combo.
Exactly, just backdashes out of the full crouch mix-up. Marduk got quite the movement on him. And Twygs his main low at the moment is that down 4. He's really liking that down 4.
I mean, if it's hitting, it's worth it, but you got to be cautious of it being minus 16 on block. It's similar to how he was using the Fang down back 3, to be honest.
Yeah.
He also has other great lows, as you mentioned earlier, that he could be utilizing. And the Rage Drive, it didn't kill. He's in a position where he can make a comeback, and the low whiffs, gets the launch, and Yagami, just like that, on match point.
Just a little too greedy, and you can tell he was looking for that down 4 as well. He had the launcher ready to go. Didn't even need to block it, just whiffed. And now Yagami's just going ham. Lows on lows on lows. Wants to close this out early. It's mix-up central.
And this is one of the main positions that Marduk doesn't want to be in, where he's being pressured. But when he gets going like this, you just gotta pray. You gotta pray to whatever god you believe in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Well, I
gonna
don't
get-
think Yagami needed to. I think he knew something. He set up that magic form perfectly and bang, a cheap string to end it out. That final round is gonna, that was the perfect final round to start off, a Tekken 7 tournament. Just get you in the mood. Massive lows after massive lows and just keep going. I think we're gonna see a lot of that tonight.
The main, going back to what I said earlier, I think the punishment was just on point for Yagami right there, and it just carried him through that whole matchup. I think it looked like it was so tough to break that defense that he was putting up. I think Twygs had the right idea throwing out these damn fours and whatnot, but it was very difficult just because of the patience being there and, trying to have a read on the low timing, making it risky to go for that -16 low. Great job there by DHT Yagami.
Yeah, 100%. Even like fuzzying and stuff, like against the Fang was able to, stop those sidestep fours and just, just 100% solid all around. And then when it was his turn, he just went ham.
And with that, the next match is coming up. Next match on stream will be xtramint versus 6 weetbix.
Oh, that's a good one. I can say that for every match.
Well, yeah, true.
But this is another case where, any character could come out, really. I know both of them dabble in multiple characters. 6 weetbix, mainly on the Lydia, whereas xtramint, it's kind of hard to tell whether it's going to be a bit of a Ling or a Lily, but we'll have to see, who's prepared for Lydia if Lydia comes out. Because it is a lot to think about, especially when it's first to 2, there's money on the line, and you got to think about what strings coming out, what transitions coming out. She's throwing all kinds of stuff at you and overwhelming your brain, and you got, 3 games to figure it out? So you better be quick and ready.
I'm not exactly sure how well Lydia does against AOP, to be honest. Like with mids specifically. If she's got great lows for AOP because of her down back 2 tracks both ways. But when it comes to mids, I'm not entirely sure. I would assume forward 2 hits, but because AOP has that sidestep evasion and forward 2 being quite linear, that might not be the case.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have to see. A lot of the moves, like maybe forward 1+2 and running 1, are going to be a bit harder to throw out if it's against Ling, which it is on everyone's favorite stage, Saved by Eli's mods. So we'll have to see what weetbix is thinking in terms of approach tools, because Lydia does have a large selection of approach tools, but you always have to rethink, especially if you haven't played it against it much. Is it going to work? Do I have a consistent check against this?
Round 1. Fight.
Brimstone and Fire, first game of the second match. Yeah, I don't think these guys have played for a while. These guys always make the top 3s or the top 4s, but I don't think I've seen them play for a while. I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah, and if they have, I can't imagine it was Xiaoyu.
Possibly not. And for those that don't know, xtramint was actually the points leader for the longest time until last week, where he was dethroned by DHT Yagami. Using all these quick pokes to keep him in check, not letting him go into that AOP, closes out the first round.
Yeah, and if you notice that down forward 4 just checking the sidestep right AOP, it looks like a good move to throw out, I think.
Yeah, because something people always forget against Xiaoyu is she can't block lows when she's in AOP.
Yeah.
And she can't block mids in certain situations because it takes 10 frames to cancel AOP into block. So you have to be cautious of that. You have to be ready at all times.
Yeah, and I think you pointing that out is super important given her scary, Lydia's scariest low tracks to sidestep right, which is what Link plays usually do for AOP.
Oh, that was really weird. I don't even know if that was a combo because the second hit whiff.
I have no idea.
I think he just thought he was dead. Maybe I can look back at that another time. And there it is. He's bringing out that forward 1+2. That's when the Lydia player wants to start playing some Tekken.
Exactly. Neutral is not yours, my friend. It is mine.
I'm coming in from range 3, boy. Make way. Okay, so I think that upward 3 is an option if you read that they're going to stay down, but I don't see it too often. I do like the choice to go for it, though. xtramint in rage expands. See, okay. After this, I have to tell you guys something. Actually, no, I don't know if it's a good idea, because if someone's watching this stream, they're going to abuse it. I'll save it until the end.
That's what I think all the time. I see something, I'm like, nah, this could influence.
I'm a bit triggered right now.
Oh, we're going to the wall. Some sort of setup tech roll works against that. weetbix trying to find a way to get in, as xtramint's pressing a lot of buttons now. Just like that, just flips the script back to the wall for xtramint now.
And you see, like, I don't think we've seen too many situations where xtramint has been able to start his offense. It seems really tough right now. Just controlling the pace is 6 weetbix. Went for that hop kick, unable to get it. Goes for the backflip. Using those plus frames, trying to close out the round. 6 weetbix in rage, won't be able to make use of it. xtramint just playing too aggressively to try and make use of that rage drive. And there it is, back and forth, and going back to those mids to check the AOP. Even going for a forward 3 as a hard read, I do respect that choice, regardless of how risky it is.
Hey, if it's not Nick 15, it's not launch punishable.
Well, I gotta shout you it is.
It is too. Oh my god, shows how much I know about this matchup. As we're talking.
Oh,
that did a lot of damage, and now Lydia just on the tech roll, mix up central.
Last touch and the sidestep.
Amazing step, not opting to go to the right this time, and it clearly doesn't track that way. xtramint perfectly scouting out the down forward 4 and just closing it out with a low. And, you know, even if weetbix had a chance to block that, it's one of those strings where it's got a high extension. There's all kinds of levels to what just happened, but xtramint showed some really good promise in that game in terms of his Lydia knowledge. I think he was showing, you know, opportunities where he can sort of check and try and get a launcher. He was trying to challenge some of the stances, and you can sort of kind of see him trying to control the mid-range with Xiaoyu's moves. I think Xiaoyu has some okay moves for neutral control as well. It's just Lydia, in my opinion, has the best in the game, so it's a bit of a tug of war in the neutral right now, but I think xtramint is showing better Lydia defense than most in this set so far.
You know what the most messed up part about that ending was? I'm pretty sure Rage Out was guaranteed after that while standing 1-4. Even down 3-1.
Oh, wow.
In that situation. But because it was a sidewall, I don't know if he recognized or he thought it was too risky to go for it. Because in some situations, Lydia's while standing 1-4 has that weird knockdown. Very, very rare in this game, but it gives free follow-ups.
Yeah, it's one of those moments where if you go for the Rage Art and it doesn't work, you regret it forever. Forever regret, it's in your mind. But, you know, now he's probably regretting not going for it. It's just, you know, you have to make a decision in the moment. And I don't think there was a right or wrong answer there. I think being cautious is usually the way to go, and it was just an unfortunate end for weetbix. But chance to come back.
Wait,
it's not a 1st-1.
The same stage. Did someone pick this stage?
Yep, someone picked this stage. I can't believe it.
Oh, interesting.
It's a world first. They can't see your mods either. That's why it's a
ridiculous
choice.
Is this Devil's Pit or Brimstone and Fire?
This is Brimstone. It's the exact same stage.
Because usually some people like Devil's Pit because of the last stage transition to an infinite stage. But Brimstone and Fire is a rare choice, mind you.
Alright, xtramint, strong start. 1 up after being 1 up in games. Not quite launch punishable there. weetbix just trying to find a challenge, and you can't challenge with that move. She's going to Cali roll. This is going to hurt.
Yeah, he's got to do something to get out of that corner, and there it is, the AOP evading that mid.
Yeah, the down forward 1. That's, I would think that has a low hitbox, but not enough for Xiaoyu. Perfect challenge. Too many lows from xtramint. Says 6 weetbix. Calls him out with the hop kick. Perfect block. That does not jail, so you can just do a while standing punish when you block the low.
And I'm pretty sure that high, the 1, is +4 in block.
Yeah,
so,
I believe so.
Yeah, so you have to be cautious of that, especially if the opponent's throwing out. But xtramint always ready as always. Getting that sidestep into the standing 3, gets to the wall, side access once again. Still somehow ready for that conversion. Goes for the forward 2-3, gets the wall splat into the combo. What's for Oki? Goes for the mid, trying to get this wall splat. And high crushes once again with that Cali roll into the root kick. Will this be it? Spring kicks his way out of there, still in rage, and the punish on the forward 3. xtramint takes it out 2-0 over 6 weetbix.
Yeah, extremely well played from xtramint. He sort of scouted out when those jab checks might come, and jab checking Xiaoyu in back turn is always a scary experience if you don't have like a mid that's following up immediately after your first jab. Got a lot of damage from that, and weetbix just going for the all-in at the end, tried to hit the forward 3, but to no avail, and it seems like, you know, xtramint definitely adapted neutrally. I don't think it was so much Lydia control in that game, so very well played from both players as well.
I think in the 2 matches we've seen so far, there's a similar pace in the not the play style, but the way the game is being played. Like, you can see a lot of players playing scrappy at range 0, but there's still not many launches coming out. You know, every now and again you get a whiff punish or a stray hop kick, but other than that, it's mostly just pokes, you know, whittling down at the opponent's life.
Yep. Look, you say scrappy at range 0, I say Tekken 7 season.
True.
It is what it is. All right, we got Wildflower versus Subject. Subject, has a very strong Kazuya, but has been used more often than not opting for that Dragunov pick in the first game, particularly playing Dragunov, I'd say 80% of the time. Wildflower, however, originally known for Hwoarang, has been playing multiple characters in these events. A bit of Leroy and Negan as well, a lot of Negan actually, so this is going to be an interesting one.
Wildflower is actually my wild card for this tournament because my man plays some fuckum rum.
Yeah, that's another one. If you got a fucking rum, you got a good chance.
He's definitely not a fanboy.
Yeah, I know. Where's no character loyalty here? That's why he's in top 8.
But yeah, I don't think we'll see the Hwoarang pick, and we do see that Leroy, the one he's been going to. He has been improving steadily on this character. The more you play, the more you become experienced in certain situations and you learn how to deal with them. Versus Dragunov, you always have to be cautious of that parry when you're throwing out the while running 2s, because the risk reward it's not great for Dragunov in that situation.
Not at all. Same goes for the down 2 situation. It forces crouch, but Leroy doesn't care about that. He can still do that.
He's got that spicy up forward 1.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see how much that comes into effect off these down 2 situations.
I know if it was Dee-on playing the Leroy, he'd use the up forward 1 a lot, but I'm not too sure how Wildflower uses it.
Yeah, and speaking of Dee-on, up forward 4 into back 1+2 hits first time. The classic, the Australian Leroy special.
He's going for an all-orbital round. He wants no lows. Misses that 13 frame punish. Subject, on his last bit of life, not having any of that. Wildflower takes the first round.
Yeah, the Leroy looking quite scary. A lot of orbitals sort of hitting right off the bat. Subject might have to reconsider the down 2s.
And there's something we always have to keep in the back of our mind. When's that cane coming at me?
Yeah, exactly. I always forget he has it.
Yeah, that's why you get hit by it.
Yeah, I know. It's just another rage drive. Wow, forward 1+2, just hitting Dragunov out of the 3+4 there. Very weird interaction.
And just like, oh my god, the back 1+2 gut punch straight into the counter conversion. Wildflower's got that wall position. Nice sidestep there by Subject. Gonna get this off-axis combo. He's got those. Will he get to the wall? And he does. The combo was not there though. 20 seconds left on the clock. Dragunov in rage. Are we going to see that rage drive come out? This is going to be a very risky situation. He's being pressured to no end. Goes for that 1+2 throw into the back sway. And unfortunately, the patience pays off for Wildflower.
Yeah, Wildflower has a chance to just get an early lead one game. And it's gone very quick so far. Both players sort of just checking each other. No one wants to really commit to anything at the moment.
And you can see Wildflower is not using that parry as a keep out. To scare the Dragunov player from using that one running 2. I think he's happy with waiting and biding his time, trying to get the opportunity to do so. Gets those plus frames from the parry attack. Trying to keep him at the wall. You see he's realigning with the sidestep. Subject trying to work his way out of there. Goes for that parry as keep out. That is exactly what you have to be cautious of. He still does have the cane. Is he going to use it? There's one more, and I thought that was a whiff punish.
Same, I thought he was done.
The duck, unfortunately, it does recover too quick, and another gut punch.
That's a strike, 3 out of 3. Orbital into gut punch. No one is ready for it. But it's very good. Like, if you hesitate for even half a second, you're thinking about everything else that's going on. You are not thinking about getting counter hit after an orbital. But Leroy is going to make you think about that. 12 frame mid, completely safe. You have to be looking for that orbital, and you have to check it as well. So.
I just have PTSD every time I see that move from Release Leroy, where he's just doing he's just throwing at them, and you can't whiff punish it because it had 10 frames better whiff recovery or something.
Yeah, I think it's still not even that much different. It still recovers really quick. It's a 12 frame mid. Like, it's not just about recovery, it's about that whole animation playing out when you can recognize that it's happened. And 12 frames isn't a very long time.
No. It just goes to show how strong it was before and how hard it was to deal with.
Yeah, exactly. Subject with a bit to think about. One of the things is maybe trying to scout like some parries. We can see that Wildflower, as you said, has finally been looking to get the big payoff on the running 2. In my opinion, like, you got to be thinking about why you're trying to parry that running 2. And as you originally said, he was playing safe and looking for it on a read, which I think is the right choice, because the main reason you don't want to be forced into a lot of plus frames is because you might be scared of the mix-up, but Dragunov doesn't quite have it. However, I'll show you someone who does. This guy on the screen right now. This is someone to be a little bit more scared of holding back against. He's got the big hell sweep, the big forward 3, and the big everything, really. So this is going to change the dynamic, and we'll see how much Subject changes the pace of the game.
A-Chip, heads or tails?
I don't know, mate. That's just the game. Guess, and hope you're not dead by the end of the round. We got electrics, we got hell sweeps, we got everything on the menu, but you know, Leroy has similar tools, so I think we're going to see a bit of a schmix fest.
Yeah, I'm always curious to see how aggressive and assertive Kazuya players are with the hell sweep, because some people just have absolutely no fear, and those are the Kazuya players that are the most successful. But then you have some Kazuya players that are really reserved, and they just make you scared of the hell sweep, even though it's never going to come out. But you see, just the first round like that, Wildflower in rage already. He does have that wall position. Now we're going to see the rage drive. Late on the parry attack. It's still safe, though, for some reason.
Good question. Hell sweep of his own. Hell sweep of his own. Turn up the blender.
Throws
There's
out
the cane. Big red machine.
Oh! He waited, but he didn't punish those minus 15.
He didn't believe. It could have been it.
Fight.
Starts out with the electric. That was one of those weird round starts. I think Wildflower went for a back 1+2, but still lost. So Wildflower, he's letting him 50-50 him. He's not playing too aggressively, no keep out.
Yeah.
I think he's looking for an opportunity, and just like that, gets that forward 2-2. Should get to the wall here. Wall messes him up. He doesn't want to let Subject get out of this corner, because right now he's got a lot of pressure, and Subject using the Mishima Electric and the classic Wave Dash to get his way out of there. Back 3 as a keep out option, gets the hit, but no conversion. Here's the hell sweeps. Now we got the vortex going. Goes for the mid. He noticed that Subject was ducking, and the whiff punish. Perfect there by Wildflower. I was saying he noticed that Subject was ducking the down forward 1-1. But he wasn't punished because of the recovery being so quick. So I think he's starting to throw out that down forward 1-4 now.
Yeah, this has been quite back and forth. Both players doing very well with their launches in terms of sort of waiting and putting him in the right places for counter hits. Wildflower, look at the combo conversion.
Leroy privilege. How did that work out?
he didn't care about the sidewall.
I was about to say he's gonna have to do some messed up combo, but he just did his staple.
Exactly, no adjustment required. Speaking of, look at these hell sweeps at the wall. What are you gonna do if you duck here? Your wall splat.
Oh, straight schmicks. He's dead.
Look at that, hell sweeps on hell sweeps, as predicted. Guessing 7 into the rage drive. Look at that conversion.
The Kazuya so far has been working out a lot more than the Dragunov has. I think it's just asserting so much more pressure than the Dragunov did, because the Dragunov perhaps too much fear for that one running 2 to be used, but here the Kazuya, a lot less fear in that neutral, just 50-50 into death.
A lot more reward as well when going forward and committing to the lows. I think something that's also important is the electric will definitely make you, as we see a back 1+2 counter hit, the electric will make you very scared of trying to throw out parries with Leroy, because if you mess up that timing, you might be getting launched.
Oh, this is going to be big. I wonder if he's going to do a rage drive. He just messes it up though, unfortunately. Very greedy to go for that hell sweep. Subject launches it and ties it up at one game apiece. I think that's the first time we're going to a game 3.
Yeah, it is. That was a really good scat out of that hell sweep. I think, even though it was greedy, Wildflower did put it in what I would say an unpredictable place. I think it's sort of so risky and out there that it's not something that I would personally be looking for, but Subject, I think he was just able to fuzzy that and just was perfectly ready. I think it was the health. The health was a big giveaway there. It was that perfect health to sort of close the game out. So I think that was a big factor, but Wildflower now in the driver's seat has a stage pick or a character pick. Does play multiple characters.
You reckon are we going to see the good old Fakumram?
We might, but I feel like with Fakumram's lack of high crush options, it's going to be even harder to play around sort of that electric, Actually,
I do think Fakumram has a pretty bad time against Mishimas just because of his movement, unable to move around the 50-50 and the electric, as well as other characters do.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. Faith in the Leroy. We're on the how to stay. We're trying to make a combo video. This is going to be whoever gets hell sweep with their back to the wall first loses.
But Leroy's got that back 4 too.
Exactly, right? Both of these characters, you don't want to be it's like we're really gambling here. There's going to be a lot of stage control, and you really have to pay attention to where you're positioning yourself. Especially like, what if you have to tech left against Kazuya and you're teching into the wall? There's so many things to think about here, but that wall's probably going to play a big factor, I'd say.
I think this is one of the stages that can prove to be the most volatile, because if someone, similar to Forgotten Realm, like if someone gets going, that momentum just absolutely rips the opponent apart because of how much you can get with the wall breaks and whatnot.
Exactly. Instead, we're going to the other corner. This is the bully corner. Where are you going to move?
Yeah, this is not a good place to be in. Oh, actually, he hasn't been using that down 3-2. I'm surprised. I just noticed that he just brought it out now.
Yeah, I think he's remembered on the loading screen that he has so many lowers to kerfuffle with his doing all the hell sweeps. But now I've got all kinds of things. I got low strings. I got low high strings.
I don't know why. I feel like gut punch coming. I don't know why. Okay, not anymore. The timing passed. Oh, he's in rage, but this is so risky. Just needs one hit. If Wildflower spaces it out and the low to close it out. Well done by Subject.
Subject filling out that forward 2. You do have enough time to sort of feel it out and contest. It's not quite mental frames.
Yeah, I think the orbital has been the main go-to for Wildflower. It's done a lot of work, especially early on in the set. But I think now we've seen a shift in the way that he's approaching the matchup. That was a very, very unfortunate Oki situation for Subject. Waking up back turn, gets the launch. Oh, goes for the Oki. Can he close it out? And the electric. Dude, my man tried to press it -8. I respect it.
It was probably back 1+2.
Actually, yeah.
Against Kazuya, you don't want to do that because the electric's always on the menu, right? So they might not even be like thinking about trying to counter hit you, and they're just going to do it.
And even if they mess up the electric, they got down forward too.
Exactly. We got insurance everywhere. Kane, again, does not hit. Look at the electric timing. Perfect.
Yeah, so he's using the electric as a counter hit tool in this situation, because even though it's a normal hit launch, you have to remember it's also being used as a counter hit option here. So what's going on is he's using it on the timing where he reads that Wildflower is going to be pressing a button, whether it's from while standing or neutral, and it's been working out great. We do have one wall break left, and Wildflower trying to get it, pushing him to the wall, gets the launch on that down back 4. I think we're going to see an Oki. Oh, well. Oh!
There's a setup. A forward 3 setup, finally. Forward 3 connects.
I think that was a misinput by Wildflower, because on wake up, it looks like he did a back 1 and it just whiffed. Subject actually contesting the down forward 1 now. It's gone from being duck into a contest, and I do respect the update to the mind game.
Yeah. And perfect punishment on these lows. This 13 frame while standing launch has completely changed the dynamic.
Oh, and this might be it. This is big damage. I think this is 73 damage.
He's alive. Okay.
Oh, he was late! And the down forward 1 mid check to close it out. Subject takes it 2-1.
That was very unfortunate for Wildflower, but extremely well played from both. Really cool of Subject to recognize that stomp, even when like you get that low block animation on it, the stomper is plus.
It's plus
and he
5.
Went immediately, yeah, he went immediately for the low. One of the things that happened a bit consistently through the game is Wildflower didn't quite have the belief in the parry, kind of like trying to confirm it a bit more. If you would have turned off the monitor, I think we would have seen a bit more parry land, so just need that belief, the no fear, because what is there to be scared about other than maybe a string extension, because it is safe, right? So
and this is going to be a blockbuster matchup. Genuine Gaming's Dee-on Grey versus 500 milligrams trend per week.
This is insane. This is something we would call a winner's final, a grand final. We're getting it straight away in the first round. So one of these behemoths is going to losers round 1.
And this is one of those matchups where you've seen it played multiple times over the years. If you're familiar with the Oceanic Tekken scene, 2 players that have consistently done well in their respective scenes, if not nationally. So curious to see how this comes along. We have been seeing a lot of character picks from 500 milligrams. He has been bringing out the Leroy, the Lily, every now and again, Kasumi, a Law. But I think he might be going for that last pick. Or there's also that Bob pick that he's been bringing out. And Dee-on, he's bringing out that Leroy. But I have a suspicion he's going to be playing a character that has been working on recently.
I'm pretty scared. Is he from Thailand? Is the monitor on or off?
Yes.
Yes. Oh god. Well, I expect 3 letters. DLC. Which DLC character is it? Lucky Dip.
Okay, it is. I knew it was Anna.
Okay, well, it fits the criteria of DLC. Monitor off. We've got it all. We got big lows. We got big mids. There's the Lars from Tin as well. We're on an infinite stage, which might make things a bit easier for Lars. He's got a good backdash and avoiding a bit of pressure. So we'll see. I reckon Lars and Bob are Tin's most comfortable characters, but he can play anyone, right? As for Dee-on, I don't know how comfortable he is with Anna. We don't see it very much.
So-
but I'll tell you what Dee-on is comfortable with. Doing big mix-ups, as he does it right there.
The schmicks. Put him in the blender, boy. Starting out hot with all the 50-50s coming out. So we do know that Dee-on has won. He won the last. Sorry, not the last one. The one before that. He won Oceanic Tekken League Ranking Battle 5 playing Anna.
That's actually right. I remember that switch. So we have seen it before. Is it comfortable enough to take out the whole thing? We'll see. A lot of these lows are starting to rack up right now. And we've seen from Dee-on's playstyle with a lot of characters that he knows how to set up the big lows, right? Look at that. Just blocking everything. Everything's working for Dee-on. He's calling everything out.
I respect. Dude, this is like if you had a car that went 0 to 100 in the fastest time possible, it would be Dee-on's Anna.
You'd pass out from the G-forces.
Orabana Yara, this man is doing it in Australia. I think the entire match has been 500 milligrams big combo.
This is. Oh man, he's popping off. He shouldn't have done that. I don't know what he was thinking. He's thinking he's having a good time right now, and he's here to prove a point. And this cheap down 3 string that has an extension will make you second guess punishing it. That was extremely fast. I don't think 500 milligrams of trend per week was quite ready for Anna there. I certainly would have been. When I see Dee-on, I don't think of Anna, but I do think of Schmicks, and that's what we got.
Exactly what we got. Dee-on was actually practicing a specific combo with Anna. It's not like practical, but he wanted to know how to do the cat stance unblockable into the shoulder. I think it's just frame. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tin's got a decision to make. You know, when it's that dominant, you got to think like, how are you going to bring it back? You're going to have to do a lot of work if you're not going to change character. You have to know what Anna's all about, sort of picking your places to move and contest, so you don't eat those mix-ups. Wasn't quite working out there, so we got to see, you know, is there a character that's going to get that job done, or is 500 milligrams ready for this matchup just in general? Because, you know, Dee-on's ready to go ham. It may be risky, but these are calculated, educated guesses. It's not just 50-50. Dee-on knows what he's doing. He's setting these things up, picking these places. So you got to think, how can I guess right, or how can I stop so I don't have to guess?
He generally will keep doing something until it stops working. I don't know if anyone here has versed Dee-on's King, but he'll do giant swing until you start breaking it, and then he goes to the 2 throw, and then he goes to the 1+2 throw, and then he loses it.
It sounds like a boss fight. Well, there's the other character. There's a stage Tin doesn't really want to see against Anna. Anna, particularly strong on this stage, has a few conversions to the floor, so, you know, but we've got a hell sweep of his own now. Does 500 milligrams, so we'll see. Down back 1+2 might be one of those moves that comes into effect to stop these 50-50s.
And he does have a faster hop kick, to beat out that 50-50 grounded option or the full crouch mix-up.
Yeah, exactly right. Big 4-4-3. We're going to be going to the wall.
And it's always just combos. Dee-on is on like a combo like simulator right now. There's like nothing going on. Oh, it decides a jab contest. You can sidestep right that last hit. He just wasn't ready for it. Gets the down back 1+2. That was the move you were talking about. Great.
Yeah.
Great use of it. I thought that would have killed, to be honest. Unfortunately, it does not. Crouch jab to close it out. Dee-on, 4 rounds straight right now. Stepping on him, no respect. Trying to close it out as quickly as possible.
Alright, Dee-on's game plan has been foiled. It's the big block on the low. We're going downstairs. This is going to hurt. Bob's got those big wall combos. Look at that. More than 50% off.
Always have to be cautious of the wave dash mix-up against Bob when he's got you at the wall, because it's just a scary option with that forward 2, a safe, decent tracking mid. And obviously got the Hell Sweep and the Wall Bounce these days, so great options there, especially as you're in the corner. Tin does 500 milligrams finally does get on the board. Is that the start that he needed?
Dee-on just being a little bit more patient now, not really committing to the mix, just trying to find a good chance. This combo's not going to do too much, it was a float. Still converts great, straight into the Oki. Big pressure at the wall, look at that. Mix central, can't step that. Dee-on
the Hell
didn't do the
Sweep!
true... Oh no, wasn't quite a clean hit, that could have been it, but Dee-on showing he doesn't have the Anna gene of doing the 50-50 after blocking the low. He went for loss and there.
He'll just do it raw like that.
Yeah, exactly, but it looks like 500 milligrams is a bit more clued on now. He's had a bit more experience in that first game.
Oh, he knows!
Yeah, not many people know that, but good launch.
Oh, what's going on?
I think that was a viable option. I don't think Tin wants to guess. It looks like he's AFK. Dee-on doesn't... He's going for the no mix route. These are just adding up. Look at the damage. Why not? That's what you get for guessing wrong, kid. 50% off Black Friday.
Interesting. I did not know that combo was a thing. So Dee-on definitely been working on the combos. Interesting choice of move. He started the first round with that move as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was a messed up Hell Sweep because he wasn't crouch. 2-3 punish. Goes for the mid -6 on block. Using that third hit. Still not committing to the full screen. Using that back 2-2 to keep him in check. And the hop kick. Just like that. The perfectly timed hop kick to close it out. And takes the game.
Yeah, 500 milligrams really saved that for the end. You know, eating that down jab is the perfect opportunity for Anna to let something big rip. Big mix up from crouch, but Tin hadn't really been contesting those situations too much, especially not with something big like a hop kick. He's finally done it there. Now, a perfect adaptation with the Bob. 1-1, we're going into the final game, so do you think Dee-on sticks it out with the Anna? I think it's more than viable.
Knowing Dee-on, he's probably going to bring out Jack.
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure.
It's definitely more safer.
Like the thing is, with a certain character like Anna where you're playing in that specific way, it works until it doesn't. And then, you know, you have to weigh out the risk-reward. It can still work for you if you know how to keep up the mind game, but it is a first to two, so conditioning is not particularly the best thing to go for, especially when you're taking such risk with the 50-50.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is it got Dee-on that first game. And now, going into the final game, he can pull out any stop he wants now and force Tin to really think. He's got a bit of info on the Bob now, and 500 milligrams has no idea what's coming. Dee-on plays a lot of characters. This could be anyone.
Oh!
And instead, we're just shrinking the stage for more blending.
You can't get away from me, mate. You know, the thing is, even though we did have Anna in the Forgotten Realm, there are some options. For example, the Power Crush from Crouch, which is -14, so it was risky to throw it out considering Bob can launch that, having a while-standing 14-frame launcher. So I think, you know, transitioning to this, you still have great options. You still have your mix-up, but you don't have to worry about the floor breaks. And it's a lot less risky to get hit by maybe a Hell Sweep by Bob where you can get a floor break afterwards. So just weighing out your options is always there.
Yeah, exactly right. One thing I think that also is going to play a big factor is Tin was using a lot of the backswing blow, and when you shrink the stage, there's a lot less room to do that.
That is true. I always forget the backswing blow with Bob is only like -12 or 11.
Yeah, it's quite strong and will get you out a lot of these situations. One thing Dee-on hasn't used too much is the Chaos Judgment. It's mainly just been the big lows, so we'll have to see if that comes out as well.
And there it is, that backswing blow. So they buffed that low with Anna where she can just remain in full crouch after she does it. I think it's a really good thing to get the mind games going, but you know, there hasn't been enough time to get the conditioning started. Going for the CJM finally, getting that... Oh, I thought there was going to be a conversion there. Knowing Dee-on's combos tonight, I wouldn't have been surprised if he hit that.
Yeah, I think you can convert with the down 4-1. There's the while standing 4 again. And just backs off this time, landing.
Oh, Anna play!
There we go. He's embraced. He's going next level. He's been listening.
It's like Yoshi players. I remember playing against the Yoshi player in Japan, and whenever he blocked my Kazumi down forward 1-2, he punished with sword sweep.
What are you gonna do? Her crap hop kick? Oh, perfect punish. Tin looking pretty good here, but it really can go either way. This is gonna go down to the wire, I think.
I think the main thing is 500 milligrams just started playing a bit more aggressively, and it made it harder to get that 50-50 going for Dee-on.
Yeah,
you
it'll
can
test. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see he's trying to go for it, but 500 milligrams just ready. He's not scared to duck, which is obviously something very important to be doing against Anna in certain situations, and that should be it. The jump over tech. I know how that one feels. It takes it out.
That's a horrible feeling. And the key charge gumbo style as well. Tin with just like a really good adaptation, and his defense is so strong on that bob. He was just ready for it. So it had to be one of them, but Dee-on now has a long road ahead of him from round 1 losers. Someone had to go, but very well played to both players, and you know, cool to see the Anna. I wasn't expecting that. You clearly were expecting something, but that was really cool.
And with that, we are actually moving down to the losers bracket. Next match coming up is going to be twygs versus 6 weetbix. This is for the players' tournament lives. So loser is eliminated. We'll get them into the lobby. Losers round 1.
Yeah, this is going to be quite scary, and it's also going to be a good game. You got to think, like, you know, you want to try and work your way through that bracket. And you've already lost the life. This is your last chance straight off the bat. Quite scary, but you know, both. I'm sure these guys are familiar with each other now. Everyone here is rather familiar with each other. So it's all about, you know, how ready are you for the matchup. Particularly, twygs has got to be thinking, you know, is he ready for Lydia? If the Lydia comes, of course, but you know, is it something he's ready for?
And we did see twygs bring out that Marduk, but you know, when you're on your tournament life like this, I think you stick with the character you're most comfortable with.
Yeah, for sure. Especially someone who is as controlling as Lydia. You definitely want it to be more favored in your defense, being familiar with when to press, those situations where your brain sort of takes over for you and your character familiarity saves you a little bit. It's very important against a character like Lydia where you have to make split-second decisions. Marduk, if your game plan is going to be to do a bunch of tackles and big lows, if you don't know how to earn the right to do that, especially against a character like Lydia who really demands that respect, you're going to have a difficult time. So I think Feng's a right pick for twygs here.
And we saw earlier that twygs was playing against Yagami earlier today, and Yagami had the Katarina, who doesn't get substantial punishes on a lot of these lows like the crouch dash 1. Whereas Lydia gets chunky punishes on -13 and -14.
Yeah, 100%. weetbix has already shaved off a lot of life, and we're going to see a bit more. A big hop kick call out at the start. He might have noticed something.
7 golden letters with a running tackle.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, so twygs has got to be thinking, you know. Hey, no fear, opts for that low anyway, despite the hop kick at round 1. Doesn't expect six weetbix to do the same thing twice. And early signs maybe of not being 100% ready for Lydia. At -15 goes unpunished. So you got to be thinking, what's weetbix thinking now? Perfectly timed hop kick from twygs there. We're going to see a bit of combo action and a bit of Oki as well.
Oh, while running one catches at the back Kenpo.
Yeah, you're not getting away from that.
Lydia, you know, does... Oh, what?
That was crazy. I've never seen that before.
DLC?
DLC privilege coming in hot again. I don't know what just happened. I feel like a face through a leg. It wouldn't surprise me. I really wouldn't surprise me.
There's not much time left for the... 6 weetbix had to go for something. There's only 10 seconds left on the clock. Finally commits to the full string. Oh! He stepped the sidestep for, but he's not stepping that one. Gets the combo. I don't know how often we see that one hit. I can't tell if he desynced or he's just patient.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought it was patience at first until when I'm punished, but once again, I think it's just classic. That Lydia block animation, you're never ready for it. And weetbix probably slowly learning here that twygs' Lydia defense might not be on the same level.
And there it is, great punish on that crouch dash 1. Went for the upward 3 again, reading that twygs was going to stay on the ground, gets the low to close it out, catches twygs trying to get up off the floor with that forward 2 and takes a 2-1 lead.
Fight.
And this
It's
is
a down back 3, yeah.
Yeah, this is the similar game plan we saw Twygs resort to when he was having trouble against Yagami. You need to get your offense started somehow, and these lows, they're a great way to start the offense. Gets that hop kick, had enough of that pressure, gets the conversion. What's for Oki here? Going to go for running tackle again. Sidestep 2 comes out, trying to fake him out. And going back to that 2-4 string, but just like that, the forward 1+2 to interrupt. Hell sweep, what's for Oki? Down back 3+4, both players in rage. The shoulder comes out, not able to make use of it. Twygs gets those plus frames. One hit away from taking it away. And there's the rage drive. Great whiff punish by 6 weetbix. Takes the first game.
Yeah, perfectly threaded the needle. That forward 4-2 was so close to hitting, but just a little bit off. So, weetbix just took that first round to, you know, adapt. And what's Twygs going to do? Is it going to be similar to that first game? Are we seeing Big Marduk? Or are we going to see, you know, a stage pick or something? Twygs does have a decision to make, so...
It's tournament live chat, remember.
It is.
Send your... give Twygs and 6 weetbix your energy. They're going to need it.
Yeah, exactly. We want a final game.
I think if anything, we see a stage pick. Because end of the day, we mentioned earlier, sticking to your comfortable characters, you get the most out of it. Just make a bit of changes that you think you need to and go along with that. But at the, you know, in saying that, it's much easier said than done.
Yeah, especially if you're not 100% sure what's going on. There's, as I've said, there's been, or never mind, we're going back to Infinite Stage, but Craig is on my screen.
He picked Eddie Gordo.
I just realized what you meant. Oh my god, he sure did. He sure did. Oh man, we're going straight into it. We're not watching any intros.
And we're in the same stage.
Yeah, exactly. We got it twice in a row. Random select my ass. Jab pressure gets rid of the hop kick. I think weetbix is just looking for that 1-2 transition into VTS, but Twygs wasn't having it.
Yeah, and you know, there's a lot of mind games that come with that Marduk 1-2. He's got the plus frames with the high, he's got the mid to keep you in check, he can transition in stance, or, you know, the good old classic, do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure if that works on Marduk. He's got that big boy, small head. Hop kick with punish, should be able to close it out here.
Okay, looking good here. As I mentioned at the start of this set, Twygs really has to pick his buttons well here because Lydia is going to be pressing quite a lot, especially in that keep out range.
I'm not sure how well the down 1+2 Marduk deals with Lydia's jabs.
Yeah, that's a good point. She really has a low hitting jab. Her jabs are some of the best in the game.
Oh, it read the duck. Well, unfortunately, does not get will get its conversion regardless. Okay, that did more damage than I expected. That last hit?
Yeah, that did a lot.
I was already thinking about the rage drive situation after the knockdown, and then it just killed. He's ready for everything. None of this is working. 6 weetbix, just so on point with the punishment. He wants to take this out quick, trying to close it out, keeping that pressure up, not letting him get a single hit in. Look at these pokes and the duck exactly when he needed it to. Just like that, this should be it. And 6 weetbix, 7 golden letters, eliminates Twygs from the tournament. And unfortunately, Twygs is our first eliminatee.
Yeah, he had a very difficult time, you know, earning the respect. And the chances he did get to go for a mix, it was just the lows, and weetbix was more than ready for that. He's clearly played against a lot of Marduk and wasn't having any of that, so yeah, extremely well played from weetbix there, just scouting out every low, controlling the game, pushing buttons in the right places, not letting the momentum swing, all in weetbix's favor whole set. And
next game, I think this could be the first state versus state, same state, team kill, if you will. So it's Wildflower versus Dee-on Grey.
Yeah, this is going to be quite crazy. Do we get the Leroy mirror for the fans?
I think Dee-on is sticking with his new main, Anna.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Either way, mix up Central, so... If Dee-on arrives, does he want to play this game? Does anyone want to play this game? Find out. We're just waiting.
For also for those unaware, the way the seeding for this tournament was the first place with the most points versus number 8, 2 versus 7, and so on and so on. And for you guys to have some more information, you know, without bringing out the bracket, I will bring up the leaderboard so you guys can see how many points the players had towards the end of the season. We can see that Yagami, representing Delirious' House of Tekken, shout out to DHT. If you're in the Victoria area and looking to play some offline Tekken, hit up DHT. I think it's in Craigieburn, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's correct.
And we got Subject at number 2 from South Australia, Dee-on Grey coming in from Sydney at number 3, xtramint, 4th place, tying with Dee-on in points, but Dee-on was ahead in seeding because of the win rate overall in the Oceanic Tekken Leagues. 6 weetbix coming in at 5th, 6 is 500 milligrams, Wildflower and Twygs closing out 7th and 8th. So that is how we determined our matches for tonight. But here, we're already on the loser's side, so that seeding, we got number 3 versus number 7.
Oh, okay, interesting. Those points are so close. Everyone's like very close to each other, you know. So.
Where the hell is Dee-on?
He says in the chat, "Invite me. Can't see the game."
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna try and get our new resident Anna player into the lobby. This is where it's the biggest mix. Like, is the Anna even coming? We got mix up in game, mix up out of game.
How am I going to invite him when he's not even online?
That's probably why he can't see the game. Anyway, he'll be here eventually. You'll get your mix up Tekken shortly. Wildflower, you know, a lot of characters to choose from. Haven't seen the Fark yet. Only seen the Leroy. Haven't seen the Negan. Negan's definitely a character that can force you to sort of stop what you're doing and think, you know. So that could be a good pick.
Dee-on, you're offline. Get online, mate.
Someone help this man out. Get him into the lobby. Someone wheel him in.
The year is 2022 and Dee-on is still not understanding how technology works.
He's dumped all his previous technology knowledge for the Anna combos. There wasn't enough space.
Alright, there we go. So I'm pretty sure he couldn't find it because he was offline. Imagine.
Look at this lobby. Look at the character variety.
Oh yeah. We're all character loyalists.
Lobby.
We're all character loyalists.
Yeah. No one's shutting up today. Everyone's ready to go, but okay, we're finally gonna get it. We finally got him in the lobby. Is it gonna still be Anna, or are we going with what's comfortable? I'd be scared to see that Anna on the loading screen, that's for sure. First to 2, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I would honestly be more interested in seeing Dee-on's other characters, like the ones he's more known for. But you know, it's whatever he's more comfortable with. Especially these days, I think he's just playing whatever is fun for him. And yeah, we do see him going for that Anna pick again.
But Negan, new character unlocked. More DLC, but not quite in the same spectrum as some of the other DLC characters. I wouldn't put him in that same realm. However, he's got some things you got to think about, including, you know, you can't like low parry a lot of some lows, for example, because, you know, there's a bad and all that stuff. So he can enforce a lot of plus frames as well and sort of control the game.
Does Chaos Judgment work on the bat lows? I don't remember. I don't think it does, right?
I think it does. Because she's like just hop kicking it, not really low parrying.
I know.
So I think it would.
Yeah, so it doesn't. I know it doesn't work on Noctis' sword, so I assumed it doesn't work on that either.
Oh,
Hellsfoot? No. Down back 3? Show me some respect. Look at the intimidation stance. Staring at his dead body. I'm not having any of that, says Wildflower. Gets the starting round over Dee-on. Dee-on, you know, needs to get that 50-50 going, because that's where he's been getting most of his damage from. And you see Wildflower, once again, even though he switched to Negan, he's still playing quite patiently. Same as he did with Leroy, looking for his opportunities. Dee-on going for that Oki wall combo. Wildflower in rage, will not be able to make use of it. Dee-on just playing too aggressively to close it out. Didn't want to deal with the rage drive. 1 round apiece.
Yeah, Wildflower's checking a lot with that shove, which might be a good option. Just up a 50-50. A nice safe check.
And Dee-on's caught on to the fact that Wildflower is walking to the left. Generally, that is a good option, considering it does beat almost every single option Anna has from while standing. even her 50-50, but if she's on too many plus frames, it's not going to work out the same.
Yep.
And it's obviously situational. I think the more we see Dee-on play this Ana, the more moves he's bringing into his general approach with the character, relying less on the 50-50 and just kind of using a bit more pokes. You can see here there's very little of that full crouch down for 2 compared to before.
Yeah. Yeah, well, impressive from Dee-on there. Wildflower not quite sort of ready for the punishes with Negan. I don't think that's a matchup you're going to be playing too much. Negan versus Ana. Didn't seem quite ready for it, so we'll have to see what happens next. As you said, Dee-on was playing a little bit more safer, and there was a lot more movement, especially compared to the game against Tin, where it was more sort of button heavy, and he was able to sort of dance around with spacing with the backdash, was able to make a couple down forward 2s with, and all that sort of thing. So yeah, we'll have to see if that continues or if he starts to turn up the heat, as he knows he's got a life now. He's up 1-0.
And this is Wildflower's tournament life. He loses this game, capiche, man's out.
Yeah, that's it. See you later. I reckon Leroy is a likely pick. You've got the back 1+2 check, especially for Chaos Judgment. Like, if you block that forward 3-4-3, you've got a very good tool to check with that. But believing in the character, didn't believe in the stage though. Opts for an infinite, wants a little bit more space to move around and try and keep out. So we'll have to see how he uses that additional space.
Yeah, and so Wildflower does generally pick these infinite stages, regardless of character. I think he just likes the space that is afforded.
Pissing our pants.
Exactly. How did you get a trailer out here? what drove that here?
I just...
In the middle of nowhere.
I almost spat my water out.
Okay, therefore, not quite working. Ana's recovery kind of saving Dee-on there, but you can see like the shove into shove, the button into button on whiff and the keeper has happened quite a lot, and I think that's something Dee-on's definitely noticed. Look at the patience now. Just saying, you come to me, let me mix you. You have to queue up before you get mixed. Just crouching at range. Finishing a string there, and finally committing to the big mid. He's been doing a lot of like the big low when he's in that chance to commit.
And you could see on that wake up, Wildflower was in the animation of a was standing 2. So I think he was going to throw out a launcher. He read that maybe Dee-on was going to hesitate with that mix-up. It could have worked out for him, but Dee-on fully committed to that mix-up, and it worked out for him. And speaking of committing to a mix-up, gets the mid this time. He's got him in a vortex, and this is a lot of damage. This is adding up right now. Tekken 7 at his finest. My man got hit in the back. My man is about to die. Is he going to get robbed? Throws for that down forward 2. It's not going to work out for him.
I have absolutely no idea what I watched, but I really do feel sick to my stomach. Big low finally connecting. He probably couldn't move around that one either. And now it's blend central. Wildflower doesn't know what to do. The buttons aren't working. The movement sure as hell isn't working because it's bad in this game. What is Dee-on going to do? He's crouching from afar. What are you going to do? You have to come to him and you risk just eating that big low on approach. The conditioning has worked. Pavlov's dog. It's all over.
And
just big mid constantly landing.
Wildflower, unfortunately, has been eliminated. We bid you a good day, sir. Finishing at that 7th place. Tied with Twigs.
Well played, well played. That final round, Dee-on just knew everything. When the lows were going to hit, when the mids were going to hit, it was just absolutely perfect. I think it was like a row of 5 of just big launches hitting. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You have to guess right. That's what you got to do. But unfortunately, Wildflower couldn't do it. But well played anyway. Well, anyone who's managed to get to today has done a very good job over the last couple weeks. So. Well played to everyone. We've got some more Yagami action I can see.
DHT Yagami versus 6 weetbix, I believe.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
While we're here and we are waiting for someone to join, I just want to say big shout out to everyone that helped us get to that $1,000 prize pool stretch goal. As of now, all of top 8 is going to be paid by the end of this event, but the prize pool, if you feel like you want to contribute to it in any way, it will be open until the end of the event. So it is a dynamic prize pool. Obviously not necessary, but if you feel like supporting the players, please feel free to do so. We have a lot of matches for you guys, so stick around. Oh, sorry, it's xtramint, not 6 weetbix. My mistake.
Oh, okay, so Melbourne team kill. Not quite a true kill. This will be into losers, so they both have some insurance going into this game, but I'm sure these guys have played each other all the time, so it's a question of what character's getting picked.
This is like a grand finals match.
Yeah, like we can say that for so many of these matchups we're about to see.
Oh wait, this is not losers round 1. This is winners round 2. So xtramint on that P1 side, we've got DHT Yagami on P2. We're in Geese Howard Estate.
Combo Central. I don't know if this is particularly good for Alyssa, given her sort of how she's boxed in with a lot of her combos. You're probably not going to be seeing the Twitter death combos from that wall break, but Yagami probably has something to sleep that's shoving up.
Oh, that was an interesting start to the round.
Yeah, those mind games don't quite work the same online, especially because Tekken community is generally quite respectful when it comes to AFK. Just doesn't work.
I'm trying to remember what Alyssa's punish for Cali roll into Roo kick is. I think it's 1, 2, 4. Actually, no, that's not guaranteed. I'm not too sure. Generally, this is the type of stuff that goes through my mind when I'm trying to think of the matchup, but right now, I can't remember. Oh! You see that?
It doesn't even work. It doesn't even work. You gotta find a new mid. It's faulty.
Alyssa does have some annoying lows to deal with when you're throwing out the AOP. She's got that down back 3. Decent tracking in those situations. Goes for that 2-4. No duck there by xtramint. Obviously, she does have the mid option with that 2-3-3 NCC, mind you. So very scary right there. Goes for that power crush. Swaps sides with that back turn. Then Rage Drive comes out. Gets the plus frames into back turn. And the whiff punish with the Storming Flower to take it at 2 rounds to 0 right now. All the momentum is in xtramint's favor.
Yeah, I think it's just been the whole tournament. It's been like that for xtramint. Just everything working out. Yagami not quite committing to the string on the while standing 3. Wow. AOP under the running 1. I believe.
Or goes to the Oki situation. So that move, if you do 3 steps within the Hypnosis stance, I believe it's plus 24. So you get a lot of chunky follow-ups if you're in the right position. Plus 24 true plus frames, so you get unblockables.
Yeah, no guarding here. xtramint just trying to find a chance.
And he actually punished the Alyssa back 4, that's minus 12. Very few people do punish it because of the follow-ups.
Yeah.
I do respect the commitment early on. Goes for that 2-3, 10 seconds left on the clock. Back 1 to interrupt the pressure. Goes into the up forward 3 out of AOP, trying to close it out, but 4 seconds left on the clock. Yagami trying to bring it back, but the 4 tilde 3 to close it out, and 3 rounds straight with 1 second left on the clock. xtramint right now on fire, playing extra aggressively, and it's working out for him.
Yeah, Yagami didn't have too much time to make a decision. There was only a few seconds left. She went to instantly just let that while standing 3-string rip in an attempt to catch a challenge like xtramint had done before, but xtramint was just too switched on and remembered the last situation, decided to hold off this time and didn't get cashed in on and was able to close it out and be calm. Also had the life lead, which does help with that decision, but just perfect risk management there to close it out. Could have easily gone through the wall. It
could have been, the round could have gone completely the other way if that 2-3-3 string was finished. But, you know, like you said, weighing out the risk-reward, he needed the 1 hit to die. You know, it might have been the right choice to finish it off, but you never know because, you know, watching and playing are two completely different things. So in the heat of battle, you know, you're thinking about multiple things. Let's see how this changes for DHT Yagami. I think we might see a character select. This is winner's side, so you can mess around, but unfortunately, or rather fortunately, we are seeing him stick with the Alyssa. We do have a stage pick into that Infinite Azure 2.
Yep, just Alyssa player things, but no character switch today. A character like Xiaoyu, similar to what I've said about Lydia, really requires you to be familiar with your defense, and DHT Yagami's main character is Alyssa at the end of the day, and that's where the confidence is going to be. So let's see if he's got a new game plan to turn this one around completely. I think he does, and it involves a bit of backdash.
I think, in all honesty, some of the things Yagami does best is near the wall. So I'm interested. I'm curious to see why he went. I mean, I know why he went for the infinite stage, but I'm curious to see how he plays it differently. Because what I notice when he plays is he gets most of his damage near the wall, or like most of the big hits near the wall.
That's true, yeah. He's very good at sort of keeping that pressure up with the full crouch and chainsaw.
And it's always like the sidestep into the 2-4. Generally nets a lot of damage, especially when people aren't ready.
Yeah, you go to challenge that mix and then you've got the movement.
But we see, even though there are walls, Yagami's still deciding to play quite aggressively. And he did actually just get his first round in the set. Goes for that, I think it's called Firecracker. Won't matter though, gets the counter and closes it out. Momentum right now swinging in DHT Yagami's favor.
Yeah, and I'm not too sure on the situation, but Yagami got hit in the back and then ended up sort of jumping and not eating a full launch for Link's back turn mid. So that could be a sign of some matchup knowledge here.
Caught him ducking. There is a high option there. Interesting choice to use it in a infinite stage though, because it is a wall bounce. Gets that AOP down 1+2 into the follow-up. Goes for the Oki situation. And even though all that happened, Yagami still does have that life lead. Looking not to make any risk. Caught him ducking again. He's picked up on something right now. Xiaoyu in rage. Goes into the chainsaw stance. Won't be able to make use of it. Interesting Oki option. Rage drive comes out. The stray second hit. How's he going to close it out here? We got only 14 seconds left on the clock. Down forward 1 to close it out. And you see the familiarity in that situation, whereas he did the grounded fly with Alyssa to avoid the extra damage in the flip over Oki from that back turn 4 with Xiaoyu.
Yeah, exactly right. That might have been what happened in the last situation as well. Okay, xtramint not giving up just yet. And finally clued on.
Yeah, finally picked up on it. Great sidewalk there to pick up the running slide. Both these characters don't really have the highest damage, but when you get a whiff punish like that, you do feel it, especially when you're on your last bit of health, like xtramint is. He does have rage. Xiaoyu, one of those characters that can make great comebacks. As mentioned, not the highest damage, but the mind games get to you eventually. 20 seconds left on the clock. Catches him with the low. 1 hit left, and the second hit. Swinging ahead. Takes it. And now it's 1-1, just like that. The momentum shifted completely in the other way. In the other player's favor, rather.
Yeah, exactly. A DHT Yagami sort of just ready for that sort of the matchup now. Took that first game to sort of, you know, it looked a bit one-sided, but now, you know, you have that time to breathe in the menu and it's completely turned around. Stage picks helped as well. So we'll have to see how this develops. This is looking really good, and there's a lot of mind games already starting to develop on so many situations right now that could easily swing the game either way. So I'm keen to see how that plays out, especially these sort of wake-up situations with the Alyssa unique get-up. So we'll see.
I think xtramint's definitely going to want some walls. You know, after that, make use of your character's great 50-50 at the wall. Xiaoyu's got those disgusting situations where she gets the down forward 2-1 loops. If you get, you know, you get the spicy wake ups, you know, when you need it. But we'll see if that happens. We got Jungle Outpost 2 coming out for xtramint, so we do see a stage pick.
Yeah, we've got a balcony break as well, so a lot on the line on that side of the stage.
It's all about how people play around that one balcony break. Like, you'll see a lot of the mind games revolve around, am I positioned correctly? If I'm not, what options does my opponent have? And, you know, these characters don't really have the best lows to break it. We don't have a Kazuya or a Leroy on screen where they got the hell sweeps for easy options. But, you know, you still got great knockdowns like the Xiaoyu AOP low into the knockdown, so you always have to be cautious of things like that. Counter conversion with the up forward 4. Or he used the screw, so decides to go for the flip over and catches him rolling back. This should be the round, and the forward 3 to close it out. And we do see another Alyssa command fly off the grounded situation. Obviously, in that position, you don't really get away from anything, but it does reduce damage for you. Granted, that forward 3 with Xiaoyu does float, so there is a conversion opportunity depending on where you are in the stage.
That's right, and now the stage is big now. Both walls are already gone in just the one sort of string of events.
And something we generally see DHT Yagami do a fair bit is the chainsaw stance back 2 into not finishing it into a follow-up, into something else. But I think this time you see xtramint plays a bit too aggressively for that situation to be as relevant as it has been in the past.
Yep. definitely scary. Another thing to consider is one of the most prominent mind games on the Infinite stage was the one that revolves around the wall bounce, and now we have walls. So
Yeah, true. The forward 2-1 you mean with Alyssa?
Yeah, exactly. The whole just forward 2 string and into the chainsaw. Once again, that while standing 3 low extension is paying off big time. Yagami's checked that multiple times and noticed there's no duck on that.
That while standing 3, I believe, has an audio cue, but it's very difficult to pick up on.
Yeah, it does. When she makes a sound, if you just duck, you will pretty much block the mid and the low. Better low parry to get a better reward. However, she can cancel. Oh my goodness me. AOP down. No break on the throw. It's not it, but it's pretty good Oki. I don't know how you're getting out of that. That was some wild stuff on the AOP down and a really good conversion from xtramint as he's on the set point.
I don't know what was more confusing about that. The fact that back 4 whiffed, or the fact that Xiaoyu did a front-facing move when she was back turn.
Yeah, I really have no idea what happened, but xtramint was ready for it. That's what character loyalty.
And there's that sidestep 2-4 I was talking about. You know, he didn't have that in the Infinite stage, but here we see the wall bounce. As mentioned before, goes for the Oki, down 2, spinning on him. The sprinkler's not working. It's on, but nothing's coming out. My man's in rage. Can he close it out? Rage drive comes out. Sidewall's going to mess up this combo. Still gets a decent amount of damage in chainsaw stance. Goes for the low into another one. Spaces it out, and the second hit. My man is swinging, closes it out. We're going to a final round. 2 rounds apiece right now.
This is crazy. Final round. Look at the spacing. That low high string's worked out a lot. Goes for the mid, but doesn't even need it. Just natural now.
Can't hit flip.
Scouts at the shoe shine. We're going to the wall.
Okay, this is anyone's game. This is too hard to call. There's just so much happening right now. We see him checking with that back turn 1. No second hit coming out. Wanting to play it safe. Using all the safe options. And finally deals with it in the correct manner. Xiaoyu's low damage. Won't be able to close it out here. Alyssa enraged, but no comeback will be allowed. Running tackle to close it out. And just like that, xtramint is moving on to the winner's final.
Wow, what a game. Well played, both players. There was quite a risk Yagami took just then. He must have really believed he was going to block that low, because, you know, why else are you throwing the string out? So, quite a big risk. He believed in it, but it just didn't quite work, and it just all went away. So, really well played to both, and xtramint will be moving forward, and definitely the closest set we've had so far, right down to the wire. All ended with a big cash-in attempt, so we'll see that or a misinput. I'm not too sure, but I'm sure Yagami's kicking himself after that one.
Next set on the menu, 500 milligrams versus Subject. Another first to decide who will be versing xtramint in that winners finals.
I don't know if I've seen this matchup all that much. I could be wrong, or it's definitely been a while, because 500 milligrams has sort of been in and out, not as consistent as someone like Subject in appearing in these events. So we'll have to see. This is likely going to be... you know what, I can't call it, because Subject had great success with Kazuya, so, you know, we might see it right off the bat now. Too hard to call. Both of these guys have a couple characters in the back pocket.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you have a whole hand of cards. You got 5 cards, and whichever one your opponent's just picking at random at this point. It's pick your poison. 500 milligrams got like 5 characters. We got 2 characters for Subject, and it goes for most of the players. So I think we do see a lot of I don't want to say volatile, but a lot of like interesting picks depending on the matchup. But these two both sticking with the character that got them into this top 8. We see 500 milligrams going for that Lars, and Subject with the signature Dragonov.
Yeah, these are, you could argue, you know, especially for, more so for 500 milligrams, that these are their main characters, Dragonov and Lars. We've seen 500 milligrams primarily use Lars in a lot of these big matches. And this is going to be quite an interesting game. These characters aren't particularly in the sort of top tier realm. They're more poke heavy, less about sort of big lows. So we'll have to see how this plays out. It's going to be more about that close quarter sort of checking.
I think if we look at the matches that Subject has had tonight, he's had very little success with that while running 2 with Dragonov. I don't think we've seen a single counter hit or a chance where he's gotten that to be blocked and then forced a situation. So I think you can tell that the opponent is either playing too aggressively or Subject feels a bit too pressured to make use of it because of the guerrilla warfare at range 0. But we'll see how that changes. Finally gets a combo, should get to the wall. He goes for the Oki situation. We're going to see them plus frames with the backhand. Goes for the down 2, trying to keep him at the wall. Sidesteps, gets to the back, and we'll be able to close it out. Oh, Dragonov jabs.
Dragonov jab / Dragonov off-axis combos.
You know, sometimes being too tall is a burden, it seems.
Yeah.
He goes for that down forward 2, trying to place in a keep out. Nice punish there by 500 milligrams.
I think that ties in with what you said about the running 2. The down forward 2 checks, just if you can't land the running 2, you must be able to land a counter hit. I think that's what subjects come to a conclusion for.
Yeah. I mean, it's always something you have to keep at the back of your mind. And look at that patience, just waiting for a chance to close it out. Good defense there by subject, but there's going to be a long, long climb back. A pixel of life left and the down forward 1 to close it out.
Yeah, back and forth. A lot of fast moves happening right now.
Okay, he's just so switched on right now. This should get to the wall. I mean, Lars is always going to get to the wall. Who are you kidding? Gets the combo once again. Oki situation. Perfect punish there. That is minus 12 on block. Gets that wall bounce into the conversion. But just like that, dropping the combo, put him into the corner. 500 milligrams working his way away from there with that jab string. Finally gets in while running 2. And there it is. Now he's feeling it. But just like that, the conversion with the up forward 4, and he should be able to close it out here. Does not get to the wall, but the low is just enough to take it. 3 rounds to 1.
Yeah, subject he had the right idea in that last sort of string of events, sort of realizing when to press. If 500 milligrams would have pressed anything else, that's not that down 2. The down 2 would have counter hit, but once again, 500 milligrams, just that extra step ahead, opting for the orbital. Subject overstretched with the down 2, even though all those mids hit. 500 milligrams is, just maybe saw that as the door opening for that low to come out, straight with the orbital. One thing that I've noticed that's happened a couple of times is 500 milligrams is more keen on using those little low pokes. But against a character like Dragonov, those little low pokes can be your demise if your back's to the wall, given he's got a 12-frame wall bounce punish. So
I don't think Lars has any minus 11 lows either.
Yeah.
So if you block a Lars low, he's always getting wall bounced or shouldered. So there's always a big substantial return for Dragonov in those situations.
Yeah, exactly right. And 500 milligrams not afraid to just close the round out with a low poke. Something to be clued on about. Is subject going to sort of think about that game plan, or is it Kazuya time? It's not Kazuya time, it's Violet Systems time. We're sticking to the honest matchup.
This is winner's side, mind you. So, even if you don't win this, if you do have the run back later on in the bracket, you got the information that you can utilize. You might do the old switcheroo and use the information, then switch characters and utilize it in another way. Throw your opponent off guard. But subject definitely not out of it. There's only 1 game down. We've got many more rounds to go. He's got a lot to work with right now. Could definitely bring it back. But right now he's putting himself at the wall. Very unfortunate situation. There's another 12-frame punish on that shoe shine. And just like that, he is in rage once again. I still don't think he's going to be able to make use of this rage drive. The plus frames do come out, but it's not much to deal with. Low parry there, just on time by 500 milligrams. Takes that first round.
Tin's just defense is too strong at the moment. Just moving around everything and pressing the buttons at the right time. Subject is definitely having a hard time getting some momentum going. And even with the right step, couldn't just get the launch on that.
And that's the second time he's sidestepped that double axe handle. He's going to the right. He's realized that my opponent's throwing out these options. Maybe if I move to this direction, I can avoid them. Speaking of sidestepping, gets that sidestep into the down forward 2, war combo conversion. Oki stomping on him, trying to get the plus frames. Catches that down back 4. 500 milligrams in rage. One of the rage drives with live is quite slow, but doesn't matter when you delay it like that. Gets in his head, goes for the follow-up, but unfortunately the sidewall messes him up, but it won't matter. Gets the duck with the down forward 1. And as you said earlier, the defense is just so on point right now. Ducks the second hit. And the stray arc blast. You do not want to eat that, especially this far into the set. Does get to the wall, sidestep into the back 3-4, another sidestep into a punish by subject, and he's going to get the wall combo off of that wall bounce. And right now, you see he was moving to the right earlier. The wall was there, so he couldn't move, so now he started moving left. He realized that this is not a situation I can move right. So great recognition there by 500 milligrams, but unfortunately, it didn't work out. And we might see the end. I don't know if this works. Apparently it does.
It works. And that's it.
Rage out,
500
finish.
milligrams, just too strong. The defense was just so on point, moving around everything. So well played, well played. 500 milligrams moves on. And up next, what do we have?
We'll be going back to the losers
I'm
side.
sure. Yeah, we're going straight back into the losers. We have DHT Yagami versus
Oh my
GG
god.
Dee-on Grey.
I forgot that Yagami was in losers bracket.
This is another insane grand final potential matchup. Someone who would definitely be, anyone can win this, right? But these two, especially for me, big favorites. Someone's going home right now.
And I do hope that Dee-on can find the bracket or can find the lobby.
It's all part of the mind game. He's icy.
But we have seen these two play in the past. I think the last time they played, Yagami came out on top, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so.
And it was the Alyssa versus the Leroy. So I'm curious to see if we do see that Leroy come out for this set.
Yeah, this is going to be insane. Any character on the table. Is Anna coming back? Who knows?
Oh, you got
Dee-on
the comfort.
is in the lobby.
He is. You do always have the comfort picks to fall back on, especially on the loser's side, when you're versing a formidable opponent like DHT Yagami.
Alright. They've both clicked to go. We're ready for another massive match. Very unfortunate that someone has to go home, but that's the way it is, right? The seeding's based on the points, and if you want the best run, you got to get the most points.
And so, as we mentioned earlier, if you look at the leaderboard, Yagami is currently the first place on the leaderboard. So we could be seeing an early exit on the top placer, the person with the most points in this tournament. But we do also have to mention that Dee-on at one point was the leader of the points leaderboard. I can't even speak English anymore. He had the most points on the leaderboard at one point.
Yeah. And look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how it's seeded. This tournament is so stacked because it features the best 8 from a long series of tournaments. You're always going to run into a hard opponent. Always.
And this is still first to 2. We're in the losers quarterfinals. We're slowly making our way to that top 4, well, a top 3 where we have the first 3s, but we still got these rapid fire sets coming on for you guys.
What on earth am I looking at? Not what I expected, that's for sure. This is sort of, I think Katarina does have a lot of good challenge tools for what Anna can do, right? You've got those magic 4s, which, it is scary to throw up, but you don't just have magic 4, you have that knee. What's the input again? Back 4?
Down forward 4.
Down forward 4, yeah, the knee counter hit launcher. Cat does have a lot of fast pokes. Dee-on doesn't care though. Dee-on's just going to go straight for it.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah. I was just going to say, he doesn't seem to be playing reactively. He's just going to force his game. It's first to 2 after all.
Yeah, generally he will start off like this and then slow it down if he knows that you can deal with it. I was going to say, when you're versing a character like Anna, like Kazuya, those ones that force heavy 50-50 situations, what you want to be doing is, if you were trying to play keep out, you want to do the quickest and safest move possible, like a down forward 1 and whatever. It's character specific, but Katarina does have a really good down forward 1, and that down forward 1 does have follow-ups as well. Gets the wall spat, great punish there, 2-2 to close it out. 1 round apiece.
Alright. Back and forth. Just these guys showing the depth of their character pool, and Yagami showing some character knowledge there, just stepping to the left and not letting that string come out.
Honestly, I'm surprised how far Dee-on's Anna has come, even in a short span of 2 weeks.
Yeah, this is, he's been in the hyperbolic mix chamber.
Oh, gets the low parry.
It's not easy to do.
He went for the El Clasico, not having any of that. Anna enraged and sidestepped the combo. Interesting choice. I think he thought it was a low splat and didn't understand what the situation was.
One thing I want to point out is low parrying the jab into low strings is not easy. It's quite hard once you've committed to duck to get the low parry, which makes me think it was full crash down forward 2.
You never know. These Anna players, there's something else. You can't call it.
Get out the replay mode. Yagami stepping to the left again, and now it's all pressure time.
And yeah, so for that down forward 3-4-1 string with Anna, you do step it to the left. Nina does have that similar string, but you step it hers to the right. So it's always very tricky, but you know, Yagami is on point, recognize that he's versing this character and not that character, gets the hop kick, and this could be very important big hop kick for Yagami. Gets that wall position, goes for a 50-50 into the Harrier stance. He sidestep right this time, recognizing that the wall was to his left, gets that conversion, should get a full combo here into the 3-3-3 and just enough to close it out.
Yeah, I think that was down to the exact hit point. That was a lot of damage and enough to close it out. Yagami challenging in the right places, moving around. This is a lot more solid defense, and you're going to have to do some different things with Ana in order to stop this level of defense. So we will have to see. Is Dee-on going to continue? I don't know, but Yagami showing some really good familiarity in that matchup, even with, you know, not his main character. His defense in general with all of his characters seems really solid. The punishes are always on point regardless of who he's playing, so that's a big factor, of course.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is loser's bracket. The loser of this match is going home, but granted it's lockdown, they're already probably at home, so they're just going to be eliminated from the tournament.
I can't believe we're having this matchup so early, and you know, this could be the final game. This could be Dee-on's last life right now, so you better make it count. This character really could be your last, so you better pick the right one. He sticks with it. Small stage is all he needs, apparently.
I did not expect that. My man is here for the coin flips.
That's it.
You know, sometimes you get heads, sometimes you get tails, but sometimes there's that rare situation where the coin lands on its edge. And you know, this might be that situation. Is Dee-on going to prove us wrong?
We're about to see the unveiling of a new move.
Fight.
Oh, back four to start of that. Gets the counter hit.
I think he's noticed Dee-on, likes that round start 50-50. Look at the momentum.
You know, you like some schmicks, I got some schmicks too, but Dee-on bringing it back with that full crouch down forward to Ana in rage. He's going to go for Oki again. He does, gets the flip over into the low once again. Yagami is ready for that, gets the punish. And the momentum right now all in Yagami's favor, coming straight from that previous match. Sidesteps into the low, gets those plus frames. That new low that Katarina got is actually +5. It's a really good low. Caught him ducking, finally using the mids. Might be able to get to the wall here. Decides to go for the damage ender instead. Puts Katarina in rage. No punish on that cat stance mid. Gets the power crush, and this should be it. Booty bomb closes it out. 1 round apiece.
Round 3.
Yeah, ready for that conversion. It hit Katarina quite far away, and a lot of these it's very hard for Dee-on to get a full crouch mix at the start of the round going. Yagami's doing all the right things with the movement or the contesting just at the perfect timing. Oh man, that could be it if it's the right combo.
Yeah, it is it. This is a consistent combo. Even off axis, you do get that full string with the 3-3-3-3. You got the rapid fire kicks. Can't hit trade, no one's favor.
It was a good move selection from Dee-on, but it just didn't quite work out.
Oh, he's contesting the Harrier now. This could be very risky for Dee-on, but he has to do something on his last tournament point. Goes for the mid, great punish there with that 2-2. Checks him with that down forward 2-2, gets the counter hit on that Harrier move. And in rage once again, the low, and another low, and GG's, Dee-on Grey has been eliminated. Yagami, representing Delirious' House of Tekken, advances into the bracket on that loser's side. Well done.
Yep, that was confidence. The double low just doesn't care. I'm not sure if Ana can block punish that with the launcher.
No,
it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah, the confidence there to just do double low like that. Yagami knew something and just was ready to just bring out the lows and just close it out. No tomfoolery.
And, Yagami advances. It's still hard to believe that that was a loser's side match.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
That's what happens when you have everyone start on winner's side. And, you know, you basically just throw people at each other and they're like, you know what, play a set. And then you never know what's going to happen. So we do have a South Australian match coming up. This is another loser's bracket set. Subject versus 6 weetbix. This is a common occurrence here at Oceanic Tekken League. We do see these guys play against one another very often.
Yeah, this is the Saint and JDCR of OTL. They're on the same team, but they always have to play against each other. We're going to see, with something like this, these guys play all the time, whether it be OTL or at offlines, any online tournament. Like, they're going in straight away with good character familiarity of each other and good player familiarity. These guys know each other, they go back and forth, so
And
we shall see this. Yeah.
We do have weetbix coming off of his first ever Oceanic Tekken League win, taking out the final Oceanic Tekken League ranking battle, defeating. I'm trying to remember who he versed in the finals. I think it was Yagami. Yeah, it was Yagami. Yeah, he beat Yagami. And the thing is, I think the winner of this versus Yagami. So, you know, that might be an omen for the next match, the upcoming match.
Yeah, the salty run back. No messing about, no crazy random project characters coming out. It's the classic, the Lydia vs Sergei. And we're on the Vermilion Gates. A very nice stage. What are we going to see? We're crawling into space.
Round 1.
And as I said, these guys have played against each other so much, so expect some mind games just straight off the bat if things don't make sense. That's probably why.
Oh, and just a reminder that both... Or who was it? So Dee-on has finished at 5th place, and the loser of this match will also be finishing at 5th place. So we're almost down to that top 4. Gets that wall break into the combo, uses the screw. This is a situation we've seen. Oh, interesting. So he recognized that he's too many hits upstairs, but that conversion is quite weird. He wanted that flip over Oki regardless because he wasn't able to get that down back 2 string. Gets the plus frames from the rage drive. We see that very often. Subject does love to contest that rage drive plus frame situation with the crouch jab, and I think it works out very well for him against weetbix.
Yeah, you can tell he's doing it on reaction to the second thing, which is what makes it its strongest thing. There's not so much a mind game if you're 100% ready for it, and Subject has played this matchup a lot, and we're seeing it just through that.
There's something Lydia can do to mess up the timing though, and if that's going to stance and do nothing. Oh! Imagine throwing that out, get parried, goes for the dunk, unfortunately was not what he wanted, gets punished for it, and ties it up at 1 round apiece.
Wow, this all the stuff's coming out right now.
And yeah, Lydia is one of those characters that gets a very, very chunky punish on that Dragunov down 2. Using that back 2 to check him. Even though Lydia's back 2 is not a homing move, it has excellent tracking in both directions. And it has a high and a mid follow-up, so it's something you can use if you read your opponent is going to be moving, rather than throwing out a homing move. Gets that unbreakable tackle. Not that much damage, but the Oki situation here is good. Goes for that down 2, but does put Lydia in rage. Not ready for the whiff punish. Goes out, throwing the mid. 25 seconds left on the clock. Trying to play very aggressively. Does not want to deal with these plus frames. Goes for that down forward 1 to check and close out the round. 2-1 right now in Subject's favor. Oh, great conversion there. He recognized that he could have got a pick up there. That is one of those classic situations. Sidesteps into duck 2, avoid that low from full crouch. We'll get to the wall here, goes for the back 2 string. Wants that consistency over that damage, gets the knockdown with that get up kick. Trying to work his way away from the wall, gets the counter hit 1-2. Great punish there on that down 2. And this is another situation we've seen come up many times, the rage drive. Oh! He had the read, but the game said no.
That was so unfortunate. Like, where does that read come from? Just pure neutral dashing, and then bang, perfectly knows the timing, but just doesn't get it because Dragunov just whizzes so far past you with that with running 2. So many crazy things from that first game alone. Just like crazy reads and just, you know, going for that big damage and just sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of maximizing the potential that's there with the movement and, you know, just dealing with everything. These guys know each other well, they know the characters well, and it's just really awesome to see stuff like that, even if it doesn't work out like it did just then. And
we have seen a lot of these weird, evasive interactions tonight. We saw Xiao Yu earlier, we saw some Alyssa, now we're seeing some Dragunov and Lydia. You never know what's going to happen. Sometimes, you know, you throw something out and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Very unfortunate, but look, you had the read, and that's enough to get in someone's head, you know. Okay, here we go. No character change. Onto the hammerhead. Something I believe weetbix does like to gravitate towards.
Wait, weetbix won the first game, right?
No, that was Subject.
Oh, sorry. I had a mind blank. I was updating the score and I just couldn't think.
Yeah, now I'm second guessing. I actually am second guessing.
Oh, chat, help us out.
Have I messed this up? Sorry, my brain's in the shadow realm. I'm too focused on the moves and not about the scoreline. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 2 commentators that might be on a substance. Alright, straight into the hell sweep. weetbix was checking with the dashes last game, but didn't commit to the big lows. But now they're coming out. You don't have time, you need to go for those big lows. Alright, this is looking like a different player right now. weetbix just taking control, a lot more pressure coming now. And you know, Dragunov doesn't really have the safe keep out or the safe counter hit checks that are super rewarding, so the pressure can be a little bit much sometimes.
And we've just gotten confirmation that Subject did win the first game. Sorry, chat.
Everyone's blanking out.
Yeah, my mind blanked. Oh, straight hit with the Rage Drive. It drops the combo, unfortunately. Can still bring it back. You know, Lydia's got the big damage from any straight hit. Unfortunately, does not get a chance to do so while standing 4. Closes it out. A reminder that this is loser's bracket. Right now, 6 weetbix looking at the bottom of the barrel. Gets that hell sweep. This has been one of the repeat offenders. That Lydia hell sweep. We've seen so much work done with that hell sweep over these past few Oceanic Tekken leagues by 6 weetbix. And checking in with that down forward. Doesn't want him to do anything. Went for that power crush. Obviously not enough frames there in between the 2 hits. And there is another hop kick. Big damage right now. Pushing him towards that wall. Plus frames.
Reads on reads.
This is all that pressure coming out. Great punish there by Subject. He's just throwing anything out and praying that it hits. And it is working. This is a lot of things that Subject has to deal with and process mentally. Oh, this could be it. Granted, the sidewall doesn't mess him up. Well, he didn't even need a wall combo.
Yeah, not even required. Completely different turn of events. That was a lot quicker as well. A lot higher tempo. Hard for Dragunov to do something there, so Subject couldn't really get as much going. Lydia just had the whole control. She just controls neutral so well. And weetbix is just sort of picking the right moves. And then the other thing I noticed was the difference in big lows from weetbix's first game to the second game. All the hell sweeps came out that time, whether they be the stance ones or the down back 3. It was all there and it paid off from his checking of the first game. I noticed sort of, you know, the dashing in and checking your opponent's sort of posture. And now he knows he can hit lows.
There's a lot more confidence displayed in that second match by 6 weetbix. You know, a lot of the times, it's one of the harder things to do as a player. You recognize the opponent, you know, might be playing a bit scared. They're scared of your options. And, you know, you just get things going for yourself mentally. Like, okay, here's my chance. And, you know, the fear just dissipates and you feel more comfortable with the flow of the match. You get a lot of things going for yourself. And I think that aggression towards the end of that second game, that 6 weetbix was showing was really working out for him. Especially in that last round towards that wall where we saw just constant pressure being pushed against Subject, having to deal with so many things. And eventually he just caved because that while standing 2 hit and then the combo just killed him because of the damage.
Yep. Well, that might not happen anymore. We've got a clear stage pick here to the infinite stage. As you said, that wall played a big factor, so is it going to be enough? Final game.
And it's interesting to see like the difference in approach to the matchup. We saw the 500 milligrams versus Subject match earlier, and we saw that 500 milligrams was using that sidestep right in a lot of the situations to avoid the Dragunov pressure. But here we see that 6 weetbix is fine with dealing with the pressure, but he also attacks just as much so that he's not always on the back foot. If that makes sense. And look at the evasive nature on that 3+4, getting out of the Rage Drive situation, blocks the hell sweep. He was recognizing that he needed something big for that comeback and punishes it correctly, closes it out the round. And you know, we finally see Subject being confident with that while running 2. The more he's played this Dragunov, the more he's made use of it. Because early on, it felt like he just couldn't get anything going, but now we're seeing a lot of these while running 2s. The pressure is adding up. Sidesteps into the punish. See, right now, the momentum has just shifted drastically. Even though 6 weetbix is playing a bit slower, it feels like he's not getting a chance because of the way Subject is playing. Anytime there's downtime, that while running 2's coming out. Gets the unblockable into the forward on +2 string, with punishes with the jab, and just like that, Subject on match point, 1 round away from eliminating 6 weetbix from the Oceanic Tekken League finals.
Yeah, weetbix has got to think of something to do here. Was trying to sort of get the new mind games going with the stances, and it was working, but just couldn't close it out.
Or sidestep 4. The Gen kick.
Yeah.
Unpunishable.
What are you gonna do?
It is very hard to deal with that move, especially if your character doesn't have the best long range whiff punishes. And there, we've finally seen some hell sweeps. Gets the can hit low. Great conversion here. It won't be a lot of damage, but he does still have that rage. Won't be able to make use of it. 6 weetbix not respecting that second hit. Did not want to deal with that plus frame situation.
Yeah, really good recognition that subject didn't spend the rage, which is probably a good sign that something slow is coming.
And that's the second time we've seen a plus frame situation into a throw by subject. But just like that, 6 weetbix is ready to break those throws. Been very consistent. Gets the conversion off of that straight hit on the float into the hell sweep. Okay, right now there's so much momentum in 6 weetbix's favor, but the great equalizer, the while running 2 can hit. Great break there on the 1+2 throw. Goes for the full crouch load. Oh, not enough damage to close it out. Crouch jab. This is very tight. 1 hit away. And the clutch block. That is exactly -13. And he had just enough damage with that while standing 1-4. We're taking it to a final round, ladies and gentlemen. 6 weetbix playing very aggressively. He knows that he needs to throw out everything he can. But that hell sweep, that was not the right option. Subject ready for it. Gets the combo. And he's got the running situation there. Gets the block on the low into the while standing 2. Goes for the consistent combo into the follow-up. Oh, this is very scary. So once again, he's threatening with that hell sweep. Went for the mid. Wanted to kill him off with 1 more hit. No chances taken. Finally uses the second hit of that down forward 1-3 string. And this is just about even on life and rounds. Look at that. You can't ask for a closer match.
Wow.
Oh my days.
Talk about threading the needle right after the jab. Oh my god, so ready for it. Either ready for a follow-up or just ready for the whiff. That's the best match we've had, 100%. So close. So many insane things. Just extremely well played. Both players should be mega proud with that one. That was just a fun watch for everyone.
And the interesting thing is, now we actually have a run back of the last grand finals for Oceanic Tekken League. So we have Yagami versus 6 weetbix. That will be happening.
Classics week. Classics on classics.
Wait, is this meant to be happening now? I don't remember. I gotta
That's
check.
a good question. We are down to the final 4 games.
Is this final 4?
Yep, 4 games left. This is going to be losers semi. So
Wait, hold
Yagami
on.
versus weetbix. But yeah, this, as you said, is a run back towards the end from the previous OTL. Definitely some
Okay.
matchups have been labbed. So.
Yeah, so we've just got confirmation that that was the last match before the break. So 6 weetbix and Yagami, please do not play. I'm gonna kick someone just to make sure they don't play.
Quick, get him out, pronto. They're too ready. Oh man. Last minute. Get out of here, kid. Get shot.
Oh yeah, but like I said, chat, that is going to be the final match for the pools. We will be back after the break with the top 4 to decide the winners, the winner, and the rest of the top 4 places for this Oceanic Tekken League finals. We've had some great matches tonight, some really close matches, some upsets. Like I said earlier, you can't really have called it, but I want to say a big thank you to Chipsy for helping me out on the mic over these past few Oceanic Tekken Leagues. We're here all the way at the finals, so chat, please give Chipsy a big round of applause for the work that he's done, because it's been a lot of fun doing commentary with Chip over these past few weeks.
Yeah, it's been so much fun. I say it at the end of every tournament, but super grateful to be here. Thank you for having me. This has been so much fun, and it's been just so cool to be a part of everything, including, you know, the big grand finale. So I'm very excited for this, you know, final 4 games, and thank you everyone for having me and listening to my cringe commentary.
And with that being said, we will be taking a 15-minute break. If you want to stick around, we have top 4 coming up. Go grab a drink, go to the bathroom, relax, and we're in for some great Tekken after the break. So until then, see you guys soon.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Oceanic Tekken League Top 8 Finals. This is the top 4, the last 4 amigos you've got at this event. How are you guys doing today? I am joined here. I am Brown Man, the ever-hydrated Brown Man, and I'm joined by...
Petra Rose, man, how's it going? It's about time, dude. It's getting tense. I've been watching on the back end, and that last match broke my soul, dude. It was so tense. Like, again, on the other hand, like, you know, I didn't have any particular who I'd want to win, but just seeing the way it went out, I'm like, oh, that was a good whiff punish at the end. I'm not gonna lie. The Bix had that trigger on the, you know, finger on the trigger the whole time. He was ready. But we've narrowed down to the last 4. So it is on the winner side, we have xtramint versus 500 milligrams of trend per week. And then loser side, we have the Bix and Yagami. Already a lot of eliminations. You know, it's just been like Heartbreak Hotel over here. So it's been like Dee-on Grey is out, Twygs is out, Wildflower is out. Who else is out? Subject, of course.
Yep.
So it's coming down. Like already 3 are gone. Let's see, or 4 are gone actually.
4
so
gone, half,
more to go.
half,
Yeah, it's split right in half. So let's see how that's gonna play out. And the leaderboard, of course, we've got Yagami, Subject, Dee-on Grey, xtramint, the Bix, 500 mils of trend, Wildflower, and Twygs. So it's right now the pool is $1,000. Everyone will be getting a cut in all of top 8, but it's a dynamic prize pool, which means that till the end, until it's all said and done, you can still add more money to the pool. So if you want to like spice the deal up and make them even sweat harder, it's like the last 4 guys like, damn, okay, I can figure out roughly how much we can get, but then all of a sudden, boom, you know, a little boost, a little spike. It's like, oh damn, I can't afford to lose now. You know, Ethereum's pretty expensive. The gas fees are crazy. I need to get first place. So we don't know what's up. We'll see. But it's getting pretty tense. Yeah, go on.
We were talking about before, it's like to incentivize some people, you know, you pay them in crypto, stuff like that, you know, get them a bit more hyped up for it. But
it's like that 2011 StarCraft tournament with 4th place got 25 Bitcoin.
Yeah, bro, I bet they're pogging now.
See that? Like it was like, you know, like $1,000, 500, 100, and like 25 Bitcoin. Like as for like $25, it was $1 at the time. That 4th place guy, I hope he remembers his seed phrase.
I didn't sell it already. Like he's probably
yeah.
He's either like woo baby, or he's like
yeah.
Oh my god! But
okay,
here we go.
One's in. So we got one guy. I think Yagami's in.
Yeah, we're waiting for the Bix.
Yeah,
where you at, Bix? That's unfortunate. Again, you were talking about the last match we saw. It was a South Australia team kill. That's sad to see. You know, it happens often though. They're always coming out in force. So eventually, it's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, we had what? 2 in the top 8 that was South Australia.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Apparently, the Bix is having trouble finding the lobby. But that said, what are you betting on, guys? Or who do you think is gonna win? Where are you putting your brain cells today? Out of the 4 players left,
the lost brain
who
cells.
you got? Who you got?
Give us your balance. Who's sitting at the highest right now?
Who you got, Petro? This is a TWT event. We can be biased.
Okay. Since Dion's out, I'm gonna say xtramint is gonna be my ticket. If I have to pick one, you know, and Subject's out as well, so let's go xtramint.
Nice.
You're feeling a bit different. You said earlier.
Yeah, no, the xtramint. No, I'm just kidding. I love all the 3. I love everybody in this tournament at the moment, to be honest. But I think in my soul, more than anyone, I want Tin to win.
Yeah.
I also wish he would change his name back to a normal name, but we can't get everything we want. But that said, I also still want xtramint and Yagami to do well as well. And if Tin doesn't win, I want one of them to win.
You basically have a 75% chance of getting someone that you want at this point.
South Australia be out here like, I like them odds.
Yeah, so you're telling me there's a chance?
It's more than enough for me. All right, let's go.
All I need is 1, and you gave me 25 of them.
Yo, 25 times what I need to win? Yo.
That means I got a 25 times guaranteed position. It's crazy.
All right, here we go. So this will be still a first to 2. After this set is over, though, we're going to start those first to 3s. But right now, first to 2, somebody's going home with, what will it be, 4th place, basically?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so let's see how we go. Let's kick it off. What character? Lydia and somebody. Lydia and Alyssa.
Okay, they're going full on. They're going with their best picks. Australian.
Now, if you call last week, there was a Lydia mirror, which didn't go too well for Yagami, and he ended up switching to Alyssa later on. But this time, jumping straight to the Alyssa, knows, there's too much on the line right now. It's all business. The finals, you want to win those big bucks, sponsored by you guys. You guys donated, you made it happen, gave these guys something to work for. Thanks again, guys.
Fight.
Okay, first match underway.
We're in Thailand. Now, Alyssa is one of those characters where she can get out of a lot of pressure, get out of a lot of situations. Wow. Nice duck into launch. But Lydia is one of those characters where she can keep you in check. She's got good tracking, good range, good safety. Where she'll track you down like a bloodhound. Oh wow, going under stuff.
It's cross crushing. It's so
crazy.
Wow,
nice
you smelled that.
Oh, and she's spinning.
Yeah.
Getting that gorilla
Another
spinning.
thing to take into consideration is that this is the final of the Oceanic Tekken League this year, and it's practically been like a lot of common faces reaching this point towards the end of each tournament. It's not beyond. It's beyond the matchup right now. It's more about the personal matchup at this point.
Yeah.
Where they've played against each other so long, they probably have to change everything from the ground up to just have one edge that's new from last time.
Oof,
wow.
Big launch.
Yeah. Yagami's sense of lows have been pretty good these past couple rounds.
Oh yeah. All right, that's 2 rounds to Yagami so far. That's a very strong start. Nice
there
launch.
it is
Again. He's ready. He's been labbing this. Don't test this, man. But the big still trying to find that opening. And Lydia is good at that, but it's just, when you got a player who's shutting it down, it makes it really difficult, especially with these chainsaws. But we've seen Debix, climb some crazy mountains. So let's see if we can thread that needle, find that hole and go for it.
And they see this little flash though.
Yagami's always keeping himself off axis as well, which makes it difficult for just generally to catch him. Oh, nice spacing.
There you go. Yeah. That was
3 rounds.
Very quick come up from Yagami. I'm only assuming that he's trying to maintain momentum, just get it fast. So give him time to even think, just put him in a panic state. That's pretty good. It's a nice rush down. A lot of evasion, a lot of good movement, a lot of crushing. From both sides, actually. Both of them got some nice crushes in, some ducking launches, getting underneath the highs and whatnot. But Yagami had those nice low parries consistently and low blocks, getting launches out of them.
And those duck punishes as well. I think a lot of people don't punish that string that consistently. So a lot of the times where you build a muscle memory, all right, there's a good chance I can get away with this move, but then you come across those players who are like, oh, I've seen this before, and make you pay for it, and it's like, oh crap. And you got to remember, it's like, okay, I can't push that out as much as I usually do. And sometimes, you don't think about it because you're worrying about, okay, I got to do this and this, and you autopilot that, or you just throw it out, and it's like, oh crap, I lost another half my health. So it just makes it more difficult when your opponent gives you a lot more to think about and a lot more to kind of manage in risk reward. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, it's
oh, and picked. Nice.
It's a good stage. Yeah. Okay.
I remember seeing some breakdown videos on YouTube or exploration videos where they took it outside of the bounds and you see all this stuff that they put everywhere. It's pretty interesting. All right, here we go. Kicking it off. Game number 2, and if weetbix can take the second game, you could even it out and try to fight to stay in. But right now, Yagami in the lead. Runs up, goes for the hell sweep, but Alyssa's out of there, bro. She's light-footed. Okay, look for that overhead situation. Whoa, nice power crush. That is a good situation for Alyssa. Oh, the hell sweeps have begun. Debix trying to start a blender. Oh, okay, went for that high string again. Good mid check, just waiting. Try to go for that political storm.
Okay, now he doesn't have to take big risks, but Lydia does have the rage.
Yo, okay.
Calling it a nice confirmation. Now he's gonna reach the wall and that should give it to him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's some tough juice right now. Yagami's got a 4-round lead.
Oof. Now that's something, you got to just let go and keep your composure. You can't allow that to mess with your head. And it's very easy to do that.
There's no time.
Yagami just chilling there. He's waiting. He's kind of having the the Bix, you know, making all the decisions, and Yagami's like, all right, well, let me just see what happens. Let me see what happens. And it's just working out for him. Uses the rage drive. Nice. All right, can he take this round?
Again, he's in a good position, just like I said last time. So all he has to do is close this. He doesn't take big risks.
Oh, went for that jab and the low. First round of the set so far.
Round 3.
Staying alive, getting on the board as well. That's one round apiece, but obviously the game count tells a different story. Oh, I got a counter hit there.
Wow.
Nice flash up.
Nice sidestep. into the
Oh,
wall.
and landed
Not the
that
wall.
splat clean as well.
Wow.
Hell sweep's coming out again. Oh, is he going for the neutral bullet? Speaking of neutral bullets, you got the chainsaws.
Yo. Molecular breakdown. Yo, big wall splat. Realign. Gets to the
Not
next
gonna
wall.
kill, but gonna hurt. Flips over.
Wow,
Oh, and a
we
mid chainsaws.
connected. Wow, okay. This is go time for Yagami, so he has to close this.
Ooh, nice elbow. Alright, he's trying to get Yagami to the wall, but Yagami just keeps moving to the side and hitting him and just keeps that
Nice.
momentum going whilst
Systematic,
getting
yeah,
away.
yeah.
Half
Why
up
not?
there for the Bix. Good punish.
Quick check, step right. Like 2-3 times, and you just eventually walk a circle around them.
Good patience here from Yagami. The Bix needs to make something happen. Trying to get those plus frames,
Nice.
trying to put that pressure on. Time for the mix. Oh, and the Rager!
Treasure
Ouch.
mode! Yes! Finally! It's been a very long time. And there you go. Yagami closing the first match of part 2 with a beautiful, beautiful treasure mode. Well done from both parties. GG's to the Bix. And I'm telling you, from the beginning of the year till now, like a significant improvement, like just noticeable. So like I'm looking forward to what's gonna happen next year, in future tournaments and whatnot. So this has been a good year for the Bix. I'm not gonna lie. Still
Yeah.
waiting for the name change. We've been like adamant
The
since
Bix,
day
what's
one.
going on, man? What's going on?
Day one has been the Bix. So I'm just hoping, you know, what's my Christmas present? The Bix. That's what I want
Bix.
for Christmas. All I want for Christmas is the Bix, as Mariah Carey said like 20 years ago. So, and of course, Yagami moving forward into the losers finals, putting him in a way better position, already giving himself a bigger prize. So, and a really good performance, solid 2-0 win, really in control. He had his composure was up. It's going to be really good to see who he's going to verse actually, which will be the result of this match, which is xtramint versus 500 milligrams of trend per week. Both undefeated today. So
And
let's
this is a
see
best of three.
who's gonna maintain the streak.
All right, so the last match, I think there was like nearly 60k bet on Yagami.
Yeah, it was like 90
Yeah, so I'm curious to see how this one's gonna go. You guys got 30 seconds. Oh, okay, 98% on tin at the moment. Let's see how 50.
this
Yo,
voice
who put that? Hold on a
Damn.
minute. Hangman
damn.
Kid mortgaging his cranium to put this one on there.
He's putting his
Holy
skull for
crap.
collateral right now.
Oh my god! All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, nice picks. Okay, I'm interested to see how this is gonna play out. Really sick stage for both of them. I think this is an underrated stage. Let's keep it real.
Yo, Tin's like,
Ain't no-
rip
it ain't no
Hangman,
dis-
you about to lose all your money. I think that's what he's trying to tell you.
Fight.
So this is the winners final. Don't forget, first to 3 now.
Got that shoe shine.
Awesome.
Nice combo. Boom, boom. Now, both of these guys play a plethora of characters. We may see a change from either of them.
Wow, nice hit launch.
But we'll have to see where it goes. Nice combo,
Yeah,
gets it to the
I like
wall.
that they stuck with their strongest picks immediately. Because I think we've discussed in previous tournaments, like xtramint, as soon as he pulls out the Xiao Yu, you feel a difference. It's really
yeah.
good. I think Tin, on the other hand, has a pretty good balance of really good performers. Although
Yeah.
I do really enjoy his Lars. When I see it pop out, I'm like, yeah, it's really what I like to see. But he's got some really good pocket characters as well.
He's been playing Lars for a long time, knows the character very well. And, you know, was loyal to
really good.
Lars prior to the buffs as well. So now that the buffs are there, he's like, alright, I know how to use it even better.
Yeah, it's like it's vindication seasons, like since his Lars got fixed up a bit. Okay, keeping him in place.
Down forward
Nice
one, down
full
forward
check.
one. So they're playing the poke game. Nobody wants to kind of overcommit,
Nice.
but you can force someone to commit, you know, with a low parry right there. Ooh, oh, nice punish.
Yeah. xtramint needed like 100% like perfect plays to the end for that one. Really hard position. Even a trade wouldn't cut it.
Ooh, good block. Good
Oh,
spacing
just
there.
out of range.
Xtramint.
Okay,
1,
sneaking
2.
up on him in AOP.
Good whiff punish.
Wow, a lot of
Oh,
whips coming out.
hell
Caught him
sick.
back turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's not decent combo from back turn.
Yeah, Lars got some stuff. Oh, good break.
no
Breaks
break.
the 1+2. Oh, whiffs the...
Out of range
Unlucky.
on the punish. Yeah, that's
That-
an edge case right there. Yeah, that sucks. What? 500 milligrams up, 1 round.
Staying into the wall, forward 2-1-3.
Solid.
Oh, get orbital! Ah, this is going to the wall. It's Lars, man.
Xtramint starting with the typical online ranked 50% combo from start, but now he has to do another 50%. So let's see if he can catch up.
Ooh, nice float.
Nice.
And I don't think I didn't see that AOP going to that down forward one. The extra low AOP, the low rider. I seen it. You got Xtramint waiting.
Okay.
Ooh, no break!
No break. There he
Oof.
is. He's in.
Because nobody expected. That was just out of nowhere. It's like you can't react to them all, you know?
Trying to get him to all beetle.
Oh, good block. Distance was there that time. Boom, boom. Thank you to whoever added an extra $4.20 to the prize pool.
Let's go. The prize pool right now sits at $1,420. All top
Not even
eight.
legal here, brother.
You want to put another 420? Hey, I'll put it at 69.
Oh, nice
420,
whip punish.
69. Nice. Okay, Xtramint needs to really
Oh,
get out of there.
oh,
There it is.
He knows Tim too well there.
Retribution for the previous one. There you go. Good stuff. And closing it with a sick ass rage art. That's
Well done,
it.
well done.
First point going to Xtramint.
Woo,
Well
that
earned.
block.
Well earned.
Because that's the thing with Tin using down back 4 like it's a regular poke. You know, it works a lot of the time. He's really good at using it, but sometimes it will get you killed. Like there's the trade-off once in a while is that you'll die. And Xtramint over the tournament sets that they've had over time, you can see that Xtramint starts committing to the duck more and more as time went on. And so the first few times I versed into one, I remember he would just eat them, and whether that was intentional or not, he would just tank them. But now you're seeing that he's kind of gotten used to it a bit more, got used to the timing a little bit more, and he's more willing to hard commit to the duck. But now that's something that Tin will have to think about and think like, all right, well, is he gonna do that more? Is he gonna?
Bait it out,
just,
like
yeah,
set it up in a way where you think it's going there. Don't give it to him. Ducks, launch.
Yeah. That's something he has to think about, and Xtramint doesn't.
Tin is the kind of player that can pull that stuff off. You know, we've reached that point where like high-end little decisions are gonna happen. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna pan out. Geometric plane, random pick.
Yeah.
No,
Didn't need a stage pick.
Nah, he's a boomer.
Sticks with the character as well.
All the boomers go for rematch because they're like, you know, putting their token in, they're putting their coin or their banana pass, just like slapping the whole setup. They got no time to pick a stage.
Ooh, okay. Starts off with nice with punish.
Ooh, strong start.
Oof. That backward move in there from okay. Gets the float. Should take this one to the wall. See what kind of combo he gets. Let's take a peep at the Oki. Okay, generic low. Kept him in check. He's not a place you want to be, but Xiaoyu does have a lot of panic tools that she can use to like just exit a situation where it's like, you know, back one as you saw, very good. And it's not just panic moves, it's just moves that she can use basically.
Yeah. Yeah, basically from every angle she has a tool.
Oh, nice movement.
Didn't launch it, but hey, look at that. Good start for himself. Got himself like 20% damage.
Looking for those down forward ones.
Okay.
Alright, didn't get the whiff punish, but tried to go for the mix. Worked out alright. Oh, he's ready for the low. Alright, is he going to go for a mid again next time? We'll see.
Yeah,
Find out in the
Xtramint's
next
just
episode.
trying to keep a space, throw something out as they close in, like an orbital.
Oof!
There it is.
Cool combo.
He just knew that 500
Oh,
meters
went for the
just
cross
close
up.
in. Oh my god! Big,
Ooh, down
big
back
whiff
one.
punish. Didn't close.
Waiting.
There
The
it
generic
is.
low closes
Wow.
it.
That was a very in control round by Xtramint. This one, he really had to control the pace.
Oh!
Oh! Gowser.
Things. Down forward ones again. Oh, okay. That second hit whip and was ready for the punish. Back one, keeping him in check. Down back four, chopping away with the lows, and again it missed.
Again.
mid
It's a
check.
bad
Very
position
nice.
for xtramint. Yeah. That was a big momentum shift.
Fight.
Now 500 mils got the upper hand, but there's
counter
the
hit
counter hit launch.
Now, Xiao Yu, she can really enforce her game, but xtramint is very good at enforcing her game as well. But I think he knows that, you know, it is risky against a player whose style and just level is like Tint. So he can't really go for the full, you know, hardcore blend and pressure because he knows it might be risky. That said, I expect that if he starts getting more comfortable throughout the set, you might see that a bit more where he's like, all right, I think I got to read on his timing, got to read on his mind and see where it goes. But right now, Tin, good mid at the wall. 1-1.
There we go.
Okay.
Now it's getting intense because it's first to 3. So no big advantages for xtramint. They've kind of back at square one. Now it's a first to 2 match. So,
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Now that last grab that Lars did, that threw her against the wall. Do they get like a little splat damage for that, or it doesn't count as part of the grab? It actually counts. Like how the grab.
I'm
has
pretty
that
sure
throw.
because he kicks you. If I remember, it's a kick. Like he hits you on the wall.
Yeah.
Again,
so
correct
that
me if
counts
I'm
a little
wrong.
bit
Yeah, 5 extra damage.
Yeah, 5 extra. That sounds about right. Yeah. That's nice to like have in your kit if they're right at that perfect distance.
Yep.
That little extra. That's nice.
A little bit, yeah. And it's a really good situation as well. Like, you know, their backs to the wall. While they're still recovering, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Nothing's
You
guaranteed.
already got wall
really
pressure
much.
from the get up. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Now, are we gonna get a stage select? I think we
Maybe.
will because it's not a boomer picking it. No, we don't. We get some boomer tech. Let's
Hey,
go.
no. What do you mean it's a boomer? xtramint is a boomer. What are you talking about?
He's a boomer. Yeah,
He's been here since like Tekken Tag 2 at least.
Okay. He's boomer.
Yeah, so he's a boomer, man. I met this dude in like
basically a
2013, dog.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm thinking one game back and it's almost a decade. Look at me. I just had that realization. It's like me when I say the new singer from AC/DC, the guy that's been there since 1981 or something. I'm like, wait, Brian Johnson's not the new guy anymore. Yeah, it's like literally. Okay.
Going for those flips. That's a really good move from Xiao Yu as well. It's safe, you know, it's got some good range, decent tracking, and a counter hit launch. And xtramint is really good at placing those. Same thing with that high tracking, homie. Ooh.
Nice. Yeah. 500 mils really enforcing himself, like catching a lot of nice counter hits.
Ooh, went for that whip punish. She does recover very well from her orbital. Alright, Lars. Like, see, one of Tin's biggest strengths is that he'll wait you out, use the whiff punish opportunities, but with the way xtramint is playing Xiao Yu, he's not really giving him those clear opportunities. And when he is whiffing, he's mindfully using a move that recovers quickly, and he's also at a distance that it makes it risky for Tin to even attempt to punish that.
There's the whip punish. That was pretty clutch. It was like almost at the last available frames. Oh, but actually Arc Blast is like what, 60 frames on whip or something? Like nuts. It's like a mega whip.
I don't think it's that bad.
Is it? Like it feels like forever. Like when he's arc blasted and misses, it's gone.
Nice punish. Ooh. Oh, gets that counter hit. Should be getting near the wall here. If not, yeah, there we go. Side splat. Gets the 2 hits. Ooh, gets him on the wake up. There's a lot of safe moves here. Good safety here from xtramint. Not taking those risks, but still getting in a good position. And Tin shimmying away from the wall, doesn't want to be there. You know, Xiao Yu can mix you, and I think Tin really wants it for himself. He's trying to push Xiao Yu against the wall over there. Goes all beat. Ooh, didn't believe hard enough, and I don't blame him, because that would have been hard. 9 seconds to go. Down back 4 into the down 4.
Round 4.
Okay.
Fight.
One more round here for Tin to go and take the second game. Good break on the 1+2. Looks for that flip into the low parry. Very clean. Boom, boom. Spikes him down. Realized it was off axis. Didn't try to get the regular follow-up. Whoa, again, went under. Nice. I know there's some more Lars enjoyers in the chat. Some Lars loyalists. Shoutouts to you guys. But the Xiao Yu enjoyers are here too, and they're giving their energy to xtramint right now. Oh!
Oh, big
Whiff punish, I guess. Nice. I can't tell if that was a hit or a whiff punish, because that recovery was just on the edge.
Yeah, it's like the last available frame.
Oof.
Nice
Good arc
denying it
blast.
with the arc blast.
Good punish.
The patience on wake up.
Ooh, running slash
Extra
kick.
off the air. Who's going to give the opportunity? It's a bit of a
Whoop.
standoff. There's the follow-up.
Going for the 50-50.
Hey,
Gets him
applying
with
pressure,
the
getting
launch.
The
Oh,
sidewall
this should be
is going
it.
to save him. And no, it does not. Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent performance from, what's his name?
Mhm.
Xtramint. Taking a 2-1 lead. So, bit of a back and forth right now.
Mhm.
Let's see how it's going to play out. I'm curious because I'm not seeing necessarily a mega one-sidedness. Like, again, this one was final round.
Mhm.
And it was on a, 1-1 final round. It's only one round ahead, really. That's
Yeah.
it. So, let's see how this is going to play out.
Which is going to be tough because the thing is, whoever wins this, obviously grand final, good to go. Guaranteed second place minimum. Nice payout. Everyone's getting paid today. The top 8. But the loser has to go ahead and verse Yagami in losers. Like, no, that's not something you want to be in the situation.
That's like another
of, you know what I
grand
mean?
final before you go to
Yeah.
the grand final.
Yeah,
That's-
it's like, what the hell? This top 3 is just all straight grand finals as far as I'm concerned. This
Yeah,
time.
yeah, for sure.
It's cracked. It's cracked. All right, here we go. Now, 4th game, potential last game of this set, last game of this winners finals. And let me check the brain cell count. So we've got 32% with xtramint and
Oh,
68% with tin. So 25k against the 54k.
but
It'll be very
9
interesting to see
people
where this
voted
goes.
for extra mint and 2 voted for 500 mils.
Who are the big boy
distribution was a
voters?
bit- Yeah. The whales
Arathil,
on 500
Arathil
mils.
voted 9.3k on mint, and obviously Hangman Kid, put up the cranium for the 50k on tin.
I forgot about that.
Mortgage the cranium.
Fight.
Okay, the Bob. Hello.
Nice. Bob is on paper a pretty good matchup, as you can see. Look at this shit. Good
Yeah, the
matchup
Hoppy
against
Bob
Shelly.
team, it's a classic 500 mils outfit. I feel like he wears this at home during winter.
It's I know Kojeski calls it and Mojo call it the tech support outfit. I don't know
Tech
what
support outfit?
Yeah, I don't know why, but that's what we call it. And I'm like, all right, let's go with it. Now the thing is,
It's a
even
Humpty
though
Bob team.
it's understood by a lot of people, especially on paper, that Bob is a really good matchup for Ling, there are a lot of things where it doesn't make it like, oh, this is just one-sided or anything. It's like, all right, Bob has a few good things that he can do against Ling, but it doesn't change everything. So it's kind of still a struggle for anyone against a really good Ling player, which xtramint definitely is.
Wow.
Ooh, got clipped with that counter hit.
Okay, what's the wake up? Okay. Ooh, no.
Went for that low. Oh, not
Eats
gonna
the
be dead
Hellscape
yet.
Rage drive.
And got
One
clipped with the
low.
low. That's
Yeah,
2
no,
rounds
attrition.
away from taking the set at the moment for xtramint.
Yeah, heavy attrition. One step at a time forward.
Going for that forward 2, very good move. Ooh, I think tried to get a whiff punish there, but not close enough. Down to 1 whiffs.
Throwing a lot of things
Nice
in the open now.
punish into grab there.
Nice
Oh,
duck.
counter hit. Taking it to the wall. Boom, boom. Oh, he's looking for some stuff.
Yeah. He did that last time as well. Didn't work out for him.
Good duck. Nice duck again. Alright,
Nice
starting to
duck,
chip away with
yeah.
those lows. Wants to make him duck, I think. Good step.
Nice side step. Follows up some pressure of his own. Got the wall pressure to his side. No good. Punish.
Oh,
Just a nice
that could have
counter hit
been,
once again.
yeah.
Breaks once again. I don't know if
jump,
that
I like
was
it.
correct. Goes to the mid.
Yo, the
my
button,
God.
the button, the back one, brother. Oh, nice low parry.
Beautifully done by xtramint. Closing that round.
He's seen that
was
episode
sick.
before, mate. He's seen that episode. He was ready.
Long
He
round.
read the TV guide. He's like, oh, yeah, yep, I know that one. Yeah, I feel like half the people in the chat are too young to know what TV guide is.
These are reruns. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a rerun?
Rerun, what's that? Is that when I
Playing
watched
it
on
again?
Netflix
On
again? Yeah, no. Forward 2. Oh, nice
there it
punish.
is.
And the
formula
low.
dictates. Another round to the other guy. Again, final round. Make or break.
This is a set point here for xtramint. Tin needs to make something happen and bring this one back, but xtramint, whoo, chipped away, got Tin to press a button and made him pay for it with that heavy counter hit. Yo, this is not looking good for Tin.
Oh,
Back
that's a big
2-2.
whiff.
1-2.
Big whiff off axis again. Big whiff. Doesn't punish it. Wasn't expecting it. Goes to the
Trying to
mid
go for the
option.
mix. Oh, nice
There
duck
it
into
is.
low. Option select.
Wow, beautifully done by xtramint. That was an excellent,
done.
excellent performance.
Yep.
Yeah, back and forth. It was back and forth, and you know, as things went to plan according to xtramint. He got the first one, and that just dictates that he's gonna get the last one. It's like those rigged eeny meeny miny mo's where you know where it's gonna land and you set it up. Yeah,
set up. It's set
we don't talk about that, but hey, if you've survived primary school, then it doesn't matter. you got max use out of it. Beyond that point, it's just knowledge. But yeah, dude, that means that 500 mils is out. Believe it or not, he's out of the tournament.
Wait,
Good
what?
run.
No. He's going to lose.
no.
Mate. He's
Oh, that's right. Winners final.
yeah.
Okay, so that means he's going to be versing Yagami. Ooh, that's tough.
Mm.
And that is a Melbourne team kill. Okay.
This is all Melbourne team kill right now.
Yeah, I guess it is, eh? It's all Melbourne owns Oceanic Tekken League from the looks of it, right? All top 3. MVP does go to South Australia, but it looks like when it comes to top 3, it's going to be Melbourne or Victoria. Interesting.
All right. So this is going to be interesting. It is a first to 3. I'm not really sure what will we see the Katarina maybe, at least for the first game, potentially maybe throughout the rest of the set. But I know that Yagami has a really good cat, as you've all seen. And I know that it can do well against Tin. And we'll see if he goes for it today. But here we go, losers finals. Now this time somebody's going home, and xtramint is just waiting there. He's like waiting in the grand finals. Like, yo, I'm just chilling.
Lounge, just
I'm gonna air fry some sweet potato fries and just kick it here for a bit.
He's got an air fryer.
Yeah, don't you have an air fryer?
No, I don't have an air fryer. I just see people on Twitter post their air fryer escapades, and I just live vicariously through them.
Yo, if some air fryer company wants to hit us up, let us know.
Is it as good as they say it is? What's your
air fry's
opinion
good.
on the air
Yeah. It's not like the most like I don't. The thing is, it's like, is it that good? It's more like a thing of like it's just a more convenient way of things we already have. So it's bound to be good. You know,
So
Hangman's going back in, bro.
Evolution
Stop
of
it.
the microwave, would you say?
But it's nothing like it doesn't cook like it's like a convection thing. Like an oven. It's like a mini oven.
The way that you say, I'm just going to cook in the microwave something, you say, I'm just going to air fry something.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the
do
same
that.
thing, but depending on what you're cooking, way better. There's obviously things that don't work as well, but generally it's what you want to cook.
You're not going to
but anyway,
maybe goring or something, but yeah.
enough air fryer enjoying. As I said, Katarina right here. Ooh, goes for the Harrier into the knee.
Oh, there's the count hit.
The wall bounce.
Excellent. And that's the thing is that 500 mils does have Katarina experience.
Fight.
Yep.
So I'm interested to see if he's going to use that.
Oof.
See how he's going
Gets
to approach. But yeah, he just ate that right open. See. Keeps him in check. Cuts it short. Okay,
Oof,
challenges
goes
him
under.
twice.
So it seems like Yagami is doing his best not to let Tin build up the momentum, and Katarina is very good at doing that as well. Her poking game
just
is
challenging your approaches. Oh, nice step.
down forward 1-1.
Ah, side steps, dude. Who said side steps don't exist in Tekken 7? Bro. Propaganda. Tag 2 propaganda.
He started the round with a down forward 3 knee. That's a counter hit launcher, and he did it again. He's waiting for Tin to press a button, but hasn't been successful in it yet. But even when he uses it, he checks after with like a down forward 1, and it's a very smart way to do it. And he'll leave it up to Tin to figure out what he wants to do. See if he wants to challenge, see what he wants to do overall. Oh, looking for that counter hit again. Such a good move. But Tin, as you can see, he's just not finding the momentum, making it very difficult. Whoop.
Getting used out of those Harrier approaches.
Oh yeah. And her 4 kick string is like crazy good too. Oh, the arc play! He's like, yo, you trying to press something?
Challenge. Yeah.
Will it be an the wall? That 5
was
extra
clean.
damage.
I like that.
It's like, I meant it.
Yeah.
It would have been a real flex if you didn't dash forward. You just stood there. It's like, yo, it's happening.
Yeah.
That would have been like,
If
oh.
he starts backdashing or keep charging on the way there. Yeah, that's...
Like my spatial awareness is off the charts, man.
I'm going back to the middle of the stage for the next round. Just you know, save time.
Alright, the poke game has
Nice low
begun.
parry.
Tin's starting to get those reads. Gets a low parry there. Taking it to the wall. Not a good place for Yagami to be, but could fight his way out. And does. There you go. So that block string into the Harrier mid knee. Well enough pushback to get him out of that wall safely.
Right. Ooh, okay. Keeps
Ooh,
going.
low.
Arias
Nice low.
tonight.
Ooh, another one. That could have been a big counter hit as well.
Okay. Anyone's pick. Let's see who's gonna get the first one.
Okay, gets a jab into the low. Good move to get people frustrated. Start pressing buttons, start ducking. Ooh, with the grab. Good step there by Yagami. 1-2. Down back 4.
Okay.
Building up that steam. And as you can see, like in the first couple rounds, whoa!
There's the balcony
Uses the
break.
tailspin though. Uses it early.
Ooh! No,
Working
not
for?
yet, not yet. Oh, the
frames?
opportunity was missed, but yeah.
Oh, and there's the punish. 1-2. Now I think if Tin does need to work on his combos a bit, but you know when you win and you know it's like you got to work on what you do well. But
Yeah.
I think what would have been really sick, it would have been like a Twitter combo. If he didn't use his tailspin early and broke the wall, I think he could have got him to the end of the stage.
Right. Get some. Yeah, that I was gonna say that's Twitter stuff. That's Twitter stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been sick. But takes the first game there. All right, here we go.
Let's see. This is a first to 3 again.
Mhm.
So it's not the end of the world for Yagami, but
Yep.
you know, 500 mils has a little bit of extra breathing room to test things out. You never know if he needs to pull out the bob again. Didn't work out
I
last
think
time.
we might see a character change from Yagami. We'll have to see though. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw one. Maybe straight to the Alyssa. But we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
I would
see.
say that'll be the strongest pick right now. That he's only 1 point away.
Get ready for the next battle.
Though if he chooses a stage instead, I think we might get like a smaller stage. I think that would be beneficial to Katarina. Because with Lars... Yeah,
Yeah, there's in a
Re-
small
yeah,
stage.
there you
There
go.
you go.
yeah, it's more beneficial to Katarina because Lars, it doesn't matter. He can get you to the wall anyway most of the time. So whereas Katarina, you know, she struggles a bit more. And even if she can get you near the wall, she won't get a clean splat. So it might be more beneficial to have one that's smaller and more accessible. And it doesn't make a difference to Lars. In fact, you could argue Lars gets less damage because he can't carry you as far.
Round
Yeah,
one.
he's like suboptimally has to cut his combo short
But you can go from wall to wall. Who knows?
every time. Yeah.
Yeah. 80% of the time, every time. Well, went for that Harrier clothesline. The backwards clothesline. Not a generic tools at the moment.
A lot of challenging.
Slugfest. Down forward 1, down
Taking
forward 1.
turns.
Nice little trade there. Where's the down back 4? Oh, goes to the shoe shine. Yeah, not pressing buttons on the Harrier. Good punish.
Yeah.
Oh, backswing. No counter hit though. Patience. 23 seconds left. Generic down 4. Not.
Oh my
Ooh, low profile there. You got to worry about that. Try to go for that counter hit knee. Nice
Oh,
punish.
damn. Committed to the low, but he just ducked it. He's like, yeah, okay.
Two.
First round, going to 500 mils. Nice side step.
Steps on her. Oh, good check. Good challenge. Good block. He's seen it. 1-2. He jabbing. Good low parry. No, Yagami gonna make his way to the wall. He made it there, but again, she can't get a clean
Yeah,
high
yeah.
splat. Well, it's hard for her to do that from that distance. Down forward 1. Oh, nice duck on that.
Too far.
Yo, Lars in that corner where you don't want to be. You know, he's kind of like in between two walls a little bit. This could work out for Yagami if he can make something big happen. But as you can see, Tin slowly getting away. Nearly getting poked to death though. Yagami just taking his time. Goes for that high, but it is safe. Goes for the mix. Gets low parry.
Gets the wall this time.
That's dead. Very consistent
Yeah.
combo there as well.
Round 3.
Whew, okay. 1 round apiece. Tin still is in the lead at the moment though. Ooh, dash blocking, goes to that high. And it was a quick duck there from Yagami, but didn't expect it, I think, and just didn't want to commit to anything afterwards. Going for that Harrier mix again. 1-2. See, they both got these counter hit knees that are really good.
Yeah.
Runs in, down forward 1.
They're gonna be trying to keep him in place. No,
like
nothing
that.
to grab.
Katarina's down forward 1's like a handshake. It just puts it out like, put it
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
lad. Ooh, no break.
Okay.
Yeah,
Has to
kick.
approach it.
Ooh, runs into the low parry.
He felt it.
He was so sure that he's like, all right, Tin's gonna think I'm gonna press a button on the approach, and he's gonna do a low to counter hit launch me. I'm like, nah, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Fight.
Who runs in. Tries to get his 1+2.
time.
These lows adding up, man. Adding up. For that counter hit knee. I don't think either of these guys have eaten the counter hit version of their knees yet. I'm waiting to see who's first. Yo, works to the vaccine glow.
No good.
Nice punish. Taking it to the wall. Boom, boom. Went for the shoe shine instead of the... See, the thing is the... Whew. Nice.
Wow, final round again.
So I think there was a conscious decision there from Tin when he had the wall combo. He didn't end it with the barge because he's at minus there, and it's not the most advantageous situation. So he ended it early, then went with the low commit for the plus frames instead. Loses a bit of damage, but gets the better situation. And down forward one.
Perfect
Close
round.
it out. 7 golden letters.
And that's
Ooh,
crazy.
okay.
It's like back and forth, back and forth. Last one, perfect clear. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. And he's 2 up right now. Now
Shoulder
Yagami
wouldn't have
has to
hit?
make-
It wouldn't have hit in that combo. Okay, is that a female thing, or was it just any character would have been too low? Down back 2-1, hit too low. No, fair enough. Okay.
What?
I have heard a lot of Lars players complain about the wall, the barge situation as well, where they opt not to do it, which is what I thought he was doing there. Okay, that's 2-0 right now. That's a tough situation to be in. He has gone down 2 games, and I'm assuming we're gonna see the illicit right now
Yeah,
because he's
it's
gonna
last
have to
chance.
stick with it. Yeah.
His last chance, yeah,
If
exactly.
he loses the
So-
next game, he's out of the tournament. You know, he gets a nice 3rd place payout, and as we mentioned before, it's $1,009 at the moment. Thank you everyone who has contributed. I hit too high. I see what you mean. Yep. $1,009 so far. You know, and you can still add in if you appreciate this content, you wanna show some love to the players and give them a little bit extra coins. Kebab money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Please feel free to donate. It'll be much
The
appreciated.
kebab funds, dude.
The
You know,
kebab funds,
That's
yeah.
serious, dude. I wouldn't mind some kebab funds. Damn.
The discretionary kebab funds. All right. Shows Alyssa as mentioned and gets the infinite state. I know he likes it too.
Perfect.
Hey yo, this is very sus, bro. It's pretty sus. Goes for the shoe shine, and I think Tin will not want to let this game drag out. Nice low parry.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he wants to end it as soon as possible without taking too many risks.
Restart.
Nice pickup. Boom, boom.
Wow.
Push that mid.
He's trying it for the 3rd time. No good.
Big whiff punish.
Just the rage
I think
side, yeah.
this is probably not bad for Tin because now the rage is gone and he's still got half health. Ooh, good
whip.
patience.
Okay, doesn't challenge the pirouette.
Ooh, in the mid.
Yowza. Okay. He's up
One
1.
round ahead.
What he wants. Chainsaw's out immediately this time.
Ooh, tries to chase him down, but hesitated a bit, and it is scary. You can't always commit. You might die. Ooh, good step. Double down forward 1. Looking for Yagami to press a button. That's for the low option there. Oh, went for the launch. Did not expect it. Looking for that orbital.
Oh,
Arc blast in the distance. Oh, nice float.
Whip the knee. Yep. Gets the follow up as well. There
Puts
it is.
him in rage.
Wow.
Uses that rage up. Chainsaws are out. Down back 4 into the low. Oh, he's seen that.
Oh, yes.
He's not dead though.
Is this gonna be enough? No, it's not.
Oh,
It has a rage.
nice
That's why.
back. Good read there by Yagami.
Fight.
Looking for that opening. Alright, so that's the thing. I think Yagami's getting a bit more comfortable now. The pace is starting to be set by him. So Tin trying to speed it up a little bit, increase the tempo, make Yagami make some mistakes. But Yagami ain't making that he's not making too many mistakes right now. He's getting clipped here and there, but as you can see, he's starting to bring it back. Nice defense. Those chainsaws are dangerous though.
Whoa,
Big
he's
hit.
throwing
That's
that
the
out,
first
getting
one
the
I've
counter.
seen today, I think. Oh, goes to the mid option. Blue stuff is used, goes to the unblockable.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yo, who stopped it, bro?
Headbutt. No.
Nice with punish.
Man, this is
Okay.
a crazy set.
Fight.
I'm seeing a few different moves coming out, some new moves. But still, 500 mils has the upper hand every time.
He really wants that run back with xtramint, but it ain't over yet. Yagami's still here. He's fighting his way through. This is his potential last health. Oh, wow. Yo! Up forward.
Yo, he's got his own Kempo step. Let's go.
Not looking good for Yagami, but he does have his rage. There it is. Spends it again. Down forward one. Into dash down forward one. Waiting for that moment. Just wants one poke. Yagami has to put it all on the line right now. Nice whiff punish. Goes for the mix. Gets the low. Down four. Key charge stuff happening.
Oh my god. He just
Can't
wants
afford
to
to get
this.
hit.
He's willing to take a trade.
Oh, nice step. 1-2, 1-2.
I'm holding my
Big challenge.
breath. Oh, my goodness, he's Neo Play.
4 seconds left. Oh, nice block. Woo. My god. Whew.
My man, that
Jesus.
was well earned.
Oh, yes. Very well done. Oh my
Wow.
god.
Wow.
And you know, that was 54% to 46 in Yagami's favor as well. So congratulations to Hangman Kid for, you know, his 50k submission. He gets something back. But Bouncy Bodinga lost 17k on that one. Tough.
Ooh,
That's tough.
that's more than I got on my account. I got 16.3. Damn.
Okay. Well done there to
I don't know if he's
Yagami.
capable of typing back after this, dude. He's gone. He's
Well done to Yagami with the 3rd place. Very solid performance. You know, beat some ass. And again, you forget, these guys had to fight, you know, tooth and nail to even get to this event. So big props to everybody who even qualified. You know, everybody's a sick cunt for even being here today, including the chat for coming by. So, Hangman just letting it ride. All right, cool. Degenerates out here, man. So, congratulations to Yagami for 3rd place. But now we have the run back from the winners finals. This is the grand finals. Another first to 3 for Tin, a.k.a. 500 milligrams to win. He will need to reset the bracket. But xtramint Steam had some issues. We'll just have a little bit of downtime. But yeah, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? What did you guys eat today? You know, and you know, you guys enjoying this tournament? Do you guys want to see, you know, an OTL 2022 even? Like, let us know in the chat. We want to know what you guys feel.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, now to keep in mind the previous match.
Did I say 2021? It's always 2020, alright?
2022. You said 2022. Got it right.
I did say, oh, you're trying to bait me? What's going on, man?
You said 2022.
Oh, next year. Oh, sorry. He's saying that it's always. Yeah, I get what you mean. Don't worry, brother. All right. Yeah, like that's the thing. I had to like train myself not to think it's last year was 2019.
I last year ago for events in 2019 for the past 2 years.
Last year. That's last year. I'm telling you, this is all 1 year. All one crazy dream of a year.
All this stuff to get through the whole alphabet of strains. I'm waiting for the Omega strain to be close. Personally, my favorite letter is Omega. I want the Omega strain. Give me some Metroid shit. I'm so hyped. But until then, we have to go in the middle of the alphabet. We're in Omicron, which is the small O. But I want the Omega, okay? I want the big one. Let's go.
I don't want that, by the way. If you're listening, viruses out there, please. I don't want it.
You don't want Omega strain?
I don't want Boston Dynamics. Yo, Boston Dynamics is
Boston
chill,
Dynamics,
bro. I'm scared.
Loads
I'm
the
scared.
Omega
I
strain
swear
onto
they're
the
watching me.
robot and they chase you and they inject you with Omega strain.
Bro,
instead
I'm
of shooting
telling
with
you.
guns.
I'm like walking in the park and stuff, and I'm seeing dogs, and I'm like, I swear some of those aren't real dogs. I swear they're watching me, dog. I'm telling you, one had a gun on its back. I swear. I'm telling you, please. I need help, all right? I need help. They're out there. I'm probably at risk telling you guys this, all right? I'm telling you, Boston Dynamics, they out here. I'm sweating, bro. I'm sweating. If I disappear, I'm telling you it was them. But yeah.
We passed the Lambda strain. Omicron is past Lambda, so we missed that one. That was a big battle on that strain. It's gone.
All right. So we're still waiting for xtramint to slide on in, fix this team. We'll see how we go. But let me see what people had in the chat. So we had steak and mushroom pie. We had double zinger box. Double zinger.
Oh, hey.
Does that mean you had 2 zinger box?
Wait. Did you try the 10 for 10 boneless chicken that they did at KFC?
Was that
gone.
recently?
That was like a month ago, maybe. They had 10.
I don't think I did.
It was like fried chicken pieces, but with no bone.
Spicy boneless. It was like hot and something.
I think that one was.
I don't think that did, but I'm familiar with that one.
It's like the best substitute for Korean fried chicken I can find around. The Korean fried chicken is like its whole other level. Obviously, it's like it's another echelon. But if you want to go to KFC, you can find something that's in the genre, you know.
Laziest
When's
egg was
Artist
asking
on? Tell me about it. When's was it Groomy? Was it Groomy that we had?
Korean place. Laziest egg was asking about the Hungry Jack's fried chicken. Wait, is Petro in the Shadow Realm?
Now?
Yo, he's gone. Oh, he's back. Hello. Yes, welcome back from the Shadow Realm.
I guess.
Lord Lucky Chickens ironically had vegetarian food tonight from his parents. And Decoy had Carl's Jr. Very American. There's 2 Carl's Jr. near my house. I don't know why. Why is there an odd concentration of Carl's Juniors here?
I don't know
Like,
how
what the hell's going
they
on?
managed to travel the ocean. Carl's Jr. is very poo-poo caca. I had it in America and in Australia.
Yeah.
It's not as good as like some other options. Bring a Chick-fil-A over.
Yo,
Can we
that'd
please
be
do
pretty
that?
cold.
That was my favorite in America. Chick-fil-A was beat everything that I had there.
The Carl's Jr. in Japan and America is better than the Carl's Jr. here. The Carl's Jr. here is
Really?
like nearly
Oh my
Hungry
God.
Jack's level, in my opinion.
Hungry Jack's is like really high tier. It depends which franchise that you go to. No.
They've dropped in
take it
quality
Now.
store-wide,
No.
countrywide over the years. I'm telling
There's
you right
ones
now.
that I've had that I can't believe that is like legal, but there's other ones that are like they're pretty posh.
Can't believe it's legal. That fried chicken burger was
Oh.
alright. But anyway,
He's starting Humpty Dumpty immediately.
you mean tech support? Bob.
Pre-reset.
Tech
This is the
support.
grand
Bob.
finals here at the Oceanic Tekken League, okay? It's been almost a year in the making. Here we are.
Yeah, we've been here for quite a few months actually. Oh, try to go for that crushing launcher. Now that's the thing. This is a tough climb for Tin. He's gonna need to reset the bracket and then take another set win against xtramint of all people. And that's mega hard.
xtramint is really controlled. Okay,
Yo, he's
they're nice
hurling
and
himself.
range out.
Oh, that
Oh, denied.
very strong move. And he knows where to put it. Oop, try to get that launch.
Okay, there's timing a bit. Not good though.
Try and check with those back. Whoa-hoes! Moving to the side. Good defense. Jab, jab. Oh, nice whip
Oh,
free.
perfect
Very nice.
spacing.
That's a 14 frame launcher, man. Oh, nice low carry.
Denied.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is his chance to catch up.
Woo!
Whoa, okay.
Ooh, back 2-2. Close it out.
Nice. Back in business.
Fight.
Oh, flipping.
Oh! He's doing some tricking around here, dude.
I always said Bob is like Jack Black. Like, he's a big dude, but like, he's schmoovin'.
There's
He's
another
schmoovin'.
Tekken movie. He's Bob.
They better make a Jack Black mod for Bob. I'm telling you right now. Please, somebody make it happen.
With his
You
dialogue
guys
lines
in the mod community, make it happen. And then you can put Jack Black sound effects as well, bruh. Come on.
Yeah. Well, he's got a soundboard like full of stuff, so you just use
Yo,
what's appropriate.
Bamco just needs to hit up Jack Black and make this happen officially. I'm telling you.
you
If he's the
get
next
back
DLC
that
character, I promise to main him. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
right
Jack
now.
Black mains everywhere, dude. But he has to
Oh,
do, like,
nice jump
Monkey
over
Jumanji
into
or
the
something.
launch.
Yeah, Tenacious D1. That'll be good.
Fight.
Like one of his intro animations is he's working out. Instead of doing a regular push-up, he's doing the, if you've seen what I'm talking
Push-up?
about, push-up. Well, oh, relax. Yo, chill.
No,
This
there's
is
no
a family
baby.
show.
Can't push
This is
up
a
all day.
family show. Oh, bro.
He's got to work, rustle the love muscle, if you know what I mean.
Hey, yo. Nice. Gets the flip over. Coming in. Gets the orbital, but no
man,
counting hit there.
Damn, the amount of
Trying to
health
get that electric.
has to be really. Oh,
And it hits.
Orbital, yeah.
Oof.
Ball of Thorns, man. Orbitals
Very
are really
clean.
tough to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So that is now one apiece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, yes.
No. 1-0. 1-0.
It's the first one, yeah. Wow.
Yep. That was a long one,
The
too.
rounds are so long and
Yeah.
fleshed out that it feels like a game.
Cool, alright. So, first game going to xtramint. Now, the tough part about that is, again, it's a big... Well, it's good for xtramint, obviously. So he's pogging around. He's like, yo, 2 more games, and I get paid. And I get the dub. I'm the king of OTL for 2021. But, let's see if Tin can make it back and try to claim that for himself. But, man, this... I don't think many people... could be like, all right, be in the same situation as Tin and be like, yeah, I could do this easily, It's don't work like that. So we'll see how we go. But I'm loving the the Crash Bandicoot. There was like Aku Aku. Was it Aku Aku? The mask? What
Oh
was
yeah,
the name
yeah.
of it?
I don't remember the name. I'm
What's it
more
called?
of a Banjo
Aku Aku?
Kazooie kind of guy with
Something like that, yeah. Banjo Kazooie. Oh man, that was good stuff. There's like those classic. Yeah, Aku Aku it is. Yeah, there you go. See, I'm a old man game. I remember the evil one. I remember when they had those Crash Bandicoot Tazos in chips. Do you guys remember that?
Oh, they're the
like
Tazos,
it's like a wheel. You spin it and it goes, "Nyong," and it came with like a rubber
Oh, yeah,
tire,
the
and you can
ones that you-
customize it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Wait,
those are
you
wild.
crisscross it, you thread it in, and then you put it inside the cross, the hole.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Yeah. Then you-
Yeah. That was tight. All right, here we go. We're at the Gunmo dojo with the Gunmo character, but tech support Bob, you know, he's just come from his 8-hour shift, you know, at Microsoft, and he's coming to brawl. 2-1. Nice low.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice
good
step.
step.
It's too slow on the response.
I think we are still seeing. Oh, there we go. With transition. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, nice orbital. Gets that counter hit. Big damage. Oh, he doing taunts. Yo, Sodom?
What the platoons? What the xtramint platoon?
I think he's looking for that power rage drive. Sorry. Yo, good step and that
nice
back
step.
to.
That was good.
Round 2.
Ooh, many characters would have just whiffed their mid option there, to be honest. Oh, yo, they're both trying to
double
whip. Good punish. Looking for that Oki. Stops that forward 2 without doing the extension. Back to the wall. That could have been a wall bounce. Big damage. Very easy to get hit by that as well. Tracks well. 1-4. Yo,
Oh
nice
my
side step
God.
and AOP.
Yeah, shimmying into him, applying pressure.
Forward 2.
Trade
Trade.
doesn't bounce.
Down forward 1. Checking with these mids. And again, back 2 is one of the best tools that Bob has for... oh! Yo! Can you get this one to the wall? Woo! That was nice. I respect it. 2 rounds to none at the moment, but xtramint still has the lead in the set. Taking it to the wall.
Oh man, what a good start for 500 mils. What? Good retort, good retort.
That was a good punish. Very good punish. Now, he's got tin to the wall. Oh, whiffs.
Big whiff.
Ooh, backswing
Oh,
blow.
the back way. That's good. Oh, big whiff again.
Down forward 1 check. Nice whiff punish. Yo, he saw it. He's like, I'm whiff punishing this and getting that wall splat. He's ready for it. I was about to say we haven't seen a power crush yet, and he just did it as my brain was thinking about it. Woo, okay, 1-1.
Very good. The fact that he
done.
committed to hold to Bob and then he got a win out of it is really good,
Yeah.
because it would be kind of weird if he loses the second one. He didn't make the change the first opportunity. That would be a bit sus. But hey, now not only did he stick to his guns, he won it the quickest than the previous time. So interesting. I wouldn't imagine Extra thinking about changing character at this point. He's been playing Xiaoyu pretty much the whole time. I didn't see him pick anyone else today.
Yeah, I don't think
Pretty
so.
strong run.
Why are people talking about old school cartoons in the chat? We got Jackie Chan Adventures, Shaolin Showdown. What is the context of all this?
I don't know. I think his nostalgia. What was it? Something about rent free, nostalgia, something.
Alright, fair enough. Yo, Jackie Chan. Actually, speaking of Jackie Chan Adventures,
Oh no, you got some of
I
those.
found this. It's like all rusted and shit, but like I got this
the
old
box.
metal Jackie Chan
Yo.
Adventures game.
That
It's
looks
full
like a
of, like,
relic at this
stuff.
point.
Yeah, it's like
That's
it
a
fits in the
relic
shelf.
right there. Wow.
Yeah, it's just been sitting under that table since I found it like a couple years ago. Well, yeah. All right, here we go.
Game 3.
Oh, yo, he's waiting to do that. He's been
This
waiting for
ain't
that.
an online 20 without a start launch.
Boom, boom.
My God.
Goes to the banh mi.
500.
Sidestep 1+2 is legit called like the banh mi something. It's wild.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
Big stick. Bang. Whoa, grundle
banh mi
shot.
strike, I think.
Round 2. Fight.
Like backdashing, coming in, looking for that 4-2 check. Backswing blow.
Oh, nice low
Good
block.
punish. Oh, looking for that overhead. Goes to those plus frames.
Nice
Forward 2.
punish. Keeps her in place.
Oh,
No,
nice
good
one.
turn. A little bit weird angle. Didn't do much with it. Nice
Cool.
counter hit launch. This is I'll say guaranteed, but hey, there it is.
Good kill.
Even though he doesn't drop it, it's guaranteed.
Fight.
1-4. Ooh, nice forward 4-2 with punish. Oh, they shimmying. Gets that health speed. Yo, nice with punish.
kind of hit. Oh my god, a lot of heavy hits coming from both sides.
And the health speed. Oh, no
I
wall.
was gonna maintain himself. Wow.
Good with punish.
Round 4.
Whew. Alright, here we go. 2 rounds to 1 at the moment, and they are even on games. Big launch.
The hell? It's like, oh, my counter hit launch didn't work. Let me just do another one. Okay, it worked this time. Let's go.
Whoop. Back one, gets the trade.
Man, that trade. Dude, she heavy, dude. That when she gets enough momentum, hard to push her back.
Oh, in the rage run.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's a lot of damage.
Fight.
Oh, goes to the flipping it. Yeah, we
big
can't get it
one,
every
flip.
time, man. You tried it like 3 times
yeah.
now. It's defeated 1. That's 1 in 3. Just
take
cut your
what
losses,
you
man.
got.
Oh no! The
Oh
show
no,
you
the
dead.
death loops. Woo! Oh no! He was freaking stunned, holding back. Got sneaky grabs. Now is he gonna get it? This wall pressure?
Whoop.
No,
Okay,
he's
plus
now
4.
he's really backed up. Hey, does it go low mid? Oh my god! Okay, he's not giving him the lows. He's just hoping that he's gonna duck on one of them.
Oof. And
There
that
it
down
is.
back, dude.
You win.
And xtramint
Oof.
back on lead. 2-1. No reset.
Very nice. Okay, so it's getting tense now. It's for 2-1 right now, and he's in. Oh, you're in the Shadow Realm. Hello. Yo, is that a new trailer from Dune? What's going on? It's got-
I don't
okay.
know. Oh, look. Oh shit! Is that what I look like? I'm missing.
Oh, man. You cut. All right, I don't know what's going on. He's in the Shadow Realm. All right. Can we get a comeback Petro, and maybe the gods of the Shadow Realm will allow him to return? Get a.
I'm missing, no, dude. Oh my
You say
god.
missing note? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yo, shout outs to Star Kebabs in Australia and Japan. Japan one's a bit sus, but kebab shops
Am I
international, man.
Am I here?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, because I got an ad playing over the stream, so I can't see if I'm actually a Missigno or human.
Okay. You're back though. Don't worry. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So this is the 4th game right now. It's either going to be the last game of the set, if xtramint can take the dub, or taking it and tying it up at 2-2 if xtramint can come through here. Stick it with the Bob. No character change and no stage pick. Go on a G-Corp Hairlig pad. At least it's daytime, I guess. I don't know. Let's take a look and see how this one goes. And did I check the brain cells on this one actually? Okay, this one actually for the grand final reset. Well, actually no. This one says who's taking the grand finals. I guess this doesn't. This does count the reset? Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm a bit unclear. But there's only 14k on xtramint and 20k on Tin, which is I thought it was going to be way higher considering the previous matches had like 50-60k per side. Good 2-1. Oh, gets the counter hit or beetle, getting that damage, taking him to the wall and gets the toe kick.
There it is.
Round 2.
Finally, one that works. Everyone's been low powering each other's toe kicks all day. Like just seeing one actually pan out, I'm like, oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, not bad. I forgot that happened. Forward 4-2. Forward 4-2 again. I think he's trying to get that wall break. He wants it. He wants that combo. But xtramint fighting his way out. Oh, nice parry.
Oh, nice.
It's a good option there. He saw Tin was challenging with the forward 4-2 every time we went into back turn. So I was like, all right, let me get that parry going. It is a hand.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be some good damage for xtramint. Can he break the wall? Oh, okay. That's combo and that's a
He's keeping
rip.
it for later. He's keeping it for later. It's like, nah, no need to waste it now. I'm good. Okay, 2 rounds for xtramint to take the whole shebang. 500
2021 OTL.
Step it up.
Woo! Kangaroo kick.
Wow.
Goes to the cross up. Yo, you can't do, you know,
God.
against Xiaoyu, man. You gotta be careful. Forward 2.
Wow, look at that.
Nice launch. He was ready.
Okay,
That was a
good
risky
response.
one. That should. Oh, sidewall saves
Saving
lives.
another wall. He's saving the wall. Okay.
Round 4.
Potential
Tournament
point. Okay. Almost a year in the making. Could be all said and done right now.
Oh! Brother.
Oh my god. 500 mils must be spewing on that response.
Oh, gets the whiff punish on the attempted whiff punish. Counter hit.
Save. The Bob's time.
Or
No,
gets
he's
side,
using the wall, the regular
side
wall.
axis.
That's good.
Go starting with those lows. No! What we?
Watch out. Oh my god.
Everyone's brains fried right now. Forward 2. No, what are you doing?
Get in one round.
Oh, a 4-3 boss
God,
score.
again, it's
What is he
gonna
gonna do
be
here?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh, the back one!
Oh my
And
god.
the low! Bro, that
ladies
back
and
one been
gentlemen.
doing work.
xtramint, the champion
Very
of
well
the
done.
Oceanic Tekken League, taking it all out of the $1,009 prize pool, taking his portion. Everybody else in the full top 8 getting rewarded. GG's, of course, the 500 milligrams of Trend per week, getting second place.
Very nice.
Not bad at all. Getting his run back, unfortunately not being able to close it, but man, that was a good tournament. And like,
Oh yeah.
again, shout out to like all the competitors over the how many months now? Definitely over 6 months. at
I
this
can't
point.
remember the date we started.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
been
been
almost
so long.
it's definitely half a year at least. And also everybody coming in chat, people signing up. I think we hit all kinds of records.
Yeah.
A $1,000+ top 8 guaranteed prize pool on an Australian online tournament has never happened before. It's history, and it happened on twitch.tv/4LCH3M15T. Okay, don't forget it. So good stuff, man. What a sick ass tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have the voice of God to come here and tell us how it actually finally went down? What's
You-
the final figures? Do we
You
have
may.
them?
So the final figures, I haven't calculated them, but I'll have them in the
Okay.
next few days because, like I said, it was being updated during the event, and based on the final number, I'll do the breakdown. Obviously, I'll let the players know what they're getting and everything. But right now, like before when it was 1,000, I think first place was either $450 or $500. Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Very nice.
So yeah, it's
That's a lot of
Not bad.
potato fries. You can buy for
big
that.
water
I really love
cash
that.
right there.
Big water cash.
You can buy the definitive edition at least once.
At least. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. Just wanted to throughout the series. Thank you, everyone, for the support. You know, showing the love as you do. You know, big shout outs to Alchemist, obviously, and Chip and Fade and Ducky. Running brackets today, and Hangman for running brackets a couple times as well. And of course, the immortal man himself. Let's have him some words. Big claps for him. Tell us how you feeling.
So I want to say a few things before we close it out. Obviously, a lot of people have asked me what's going to happen in the future with Oceanic Tekken League, and honestly, right now, I don't know. But in the next coming days, I'll be doing a long-promised question and answer stream where I'll go into detail about that and maybe explain a bit more. I want to say a big thank you to all the people that competed throughout the season. You know, it was 6 months plus. Even though it was a lot of work on our end, it's great to see the community grow, and it's great to see people consistently come in and cheer on their favorite players. And I'm glad I could do something for the scene during this time where we had lockdown, you know. But with the end of this online circuit, we do still have options for players that are now available for offline play. With the fact that some places are easing lockdown restrictions, like here in Sydney, for example, we have Danny's Cafe every Friday in Silverwater. If you're in Victoria, we've got Delirious's House of Tekken, who is also sponsoring the third place, DHT Yagami, so big shout outs to DHT. We also have Brofist Gaming, I believe, in Victoria at GG Easy Bar, if I'm not mistaken, in the city. And I believe Queensland has their Ranbat back up every month. If you want more information and you're in the Oceanic Tekken scene, please join the Oceanic Tekken Discord. And if you don't know how to find it, you can always message me and I'll direct you into the right direction. Obviously, with Oceanic Tekken League ending now, we won't be back until at least next year, for sure. So this is an early Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from us to you guys, since we won't see you for the rest of the year. And we hope you guys enjoyed this Oceanic Tekken League. We'll do our best to bring it back, but like I said, right now we don't really know what's going on. But it has been an absolute pleasure being able to run this for you guys. So big thank you to everyone. And those are the final words from me. And just lastly, I want to thank Petro, Brownman, Chipsy, Fade, and Ducky, who helped out tonight with the brackets. I could not have run this tournament without them. It is a lot of work. And they definitely helped me out a lot, so I really appreciate it. But with that being said, from me, from the rest of the team here at Oceanic Tekken League, until next time, peace.